Welcome to the Joy Taylor Boy Toy Auditions. I am your host, Jose Garza, and tonight I am joined by Trigger Che Parker, Humble Hater James, and of course, the Professor Alex de la Cruz. What's going on, fellas?
What's
What's
good,
up, big
baby?
dog?
Happy New Year, Kings.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Nah, we're kidding, guys. We're here for Puro Pinche Sports, not for that Joy Taylor shit. But anyways,
Hey, I like
uh,
it, dog. Start me up.
all right, calm down, Nacho. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, I'm just saying, I'm trying to go shout out my girl. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She's doing an amazing job, right? Hey, bro, that's so wild, bro. That's so wild. She's gorgeous, but it's crazy, bro. She be talking crazy, bro.
James,
You know she's
we don't
probably
gotta go into
crazy
it.
too.
Huh?
You know she's probably crazy too.
No, I'm telling you, man. She didn't see it all, been everywhere. If I'm Jason Taylor, I'm kind of, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, what the hell you doing? Like, calm your ass down. Like, dude,
And tonight we are here to talk about college
I'm listening.
football playoffs. Some NFL talk. The awards, playoffs itself, whatever we are
Hey,
here to talk about. But gentlemen,
Joy Taylor.
it's
I'm sorry.
I mean, if whatever you want to open up 2025, the first episode, the first pod of the new year. What is your sports moment of the week? Whoever wants to go first, or of the last 3 weeks, because we haven't been on in 3 weeks.
I will give a huge shout out to Notre Dame. I think of I think of everything and all the teams that played. Um, with a kudos to Arizona State too, because they balled out. I wish they would have been fully healthy to see what that game would have looked like defensively again. But the running back, the kid's a beast, man. Total respect to him. But like if I had to put like a single thing, I'm going with Notre Dame, bro. Like to upset Georgia like that, I don't think they had a chance in hell. I don't think
Notre Dame was
anybody.
balling.
No, I don't think anybody was rooting for them. I thought they were kind of overlooked. I thought everybody was waiting for the next round. So big shout out to them.
Yeah. Notre Dame was balling, bro. They was hustling.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alex, Shay, what about y'all?
Um, I got those. There's so many. The Derrick Rose ceremony was
Oh, that was beautiful.
nice.
His
Uh,
son made me cry, dog. I was
I
so.
didn't get to see it. I'm not gonna lie. I need to look it up on YouTube.
Dog, go
it was
YouTube it, dog. They got the whole thing clear as day.
it was good though. Like the whole city of Chicago, they it was like the whole week leading up to that day. Derrick Rose had some stuff for the city, giving back. I mean, he's always has, but he opened
Mhm.
up a flower shop and he gave everybody roses and stuff
Oh, that's dope.
for
That's pretty cool.
free,
Yeah.
and then sign autographs and everything. Um,
He's gonna be immortalized, dog. Like they,
the 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 Kobe White dunking over Wimby was crazy.
That
dog.
was that was a nice dunk.
Yeah,
It
that
was a
was
very
that
nice dunk.
was. I did not.
I
I
can't. It
I
still
turned
pisses
off
me
the
off that
game
he
to
moved
tell you the
over
truth.
late, but
I turned off the game to tell you the truth because it was it was already game over. I thought it was
you
game over.
missed the last few minutes were
Yeah.
intense, man.
Um, I saw that Josh Giddey was getting exposed on the switch, and then it said that Billy Donovan called a timeout, and he inserted Lonzo, and Lonzo I think came up with a big steal on Wimby. That was good, and then of course to top everything off, the Bears beat the Packers. So the funniest shit ever.
Yeah,
Um,
that was
They
pretty
put a
wild.
highlight to your season, huh?
I mean, if you really think about it, if there wasn't a block punt with a missed flag, you should have swept them.
0-6, bro. I saw that. Green Bay would be 0-6 in the division.
yeah, man. It
That's
was it
crazy.
was
That's
crazy.
crazy to think about, bro. Because Green Bay is that team, whatever you want to call it, and they would have been 0-6 in the division.
I know you guys probably didn't watch the end of that game, but dude, the way Green Bay manages the game was terrible.
Oh, I've been saying that all year. I don't like how Green Bay.
No,
does.
that the way they managed that the end of the game was crazy. Somebody said, you guys know Big Cat, right, from Barstool.
Oh yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, that's the difference between a good organization and a bad organization. Because you know how they say that about the Bears all the time.
Yeah.
And he like pretty much gave it back to him. It was hilarious. But yeah, other than that, I mean, it was good college football, man. I know we missed it. I know we're gonna talk about it a little bit, so we'll get into it later on.
Nice. What about you, Trey?
You know what I'm gonna be? I'm gonna be a homer.
Yeah.
No, not about the game. Calm down. Not about the game. About us making the
Stop
playoffs.
being jealous, James. So, he hasn't had it in 10 years.
I'm very excited we made the playoffs.
Hey,
and you can say what you want. I know them dudes laid down a little bit, but we still smacked them in the mouth against professionals. I'm just saying. Now, again, I get it. That score would not have been the
A win is a win. I don't care. Yeah. I don't care how you slice it.
My argument with that, Trey, is that when people say that, people are going to say, "Oh, well, Kansas City beat Denver whenever Kansas City didn't have the good players." But okay, so then what argument do the Kansas City Chiefs fans have whenever Denver wasn't good? You're going to count those wins against them, right?
Well, the one I saw a TikTok the other day that actually made me happy, not as just a fan, but just a fan of football in general. So, of course, their argument is they sat a lot of starters, which they did. I think they sat 7, 8 starters, give or take, something like that.
7, yeah. About 7.
So, if you think about it, there's 22 people on a team, 11 on offense, 11 on D. If you're sitting 7, there's still a lot of people that you're playing, correct? Mm-hmm. And that's not including special teams. I'm just saying, offensively and defensively, 22 minus 7, you're still starting a lot of people.
Let's also not forget that first game of the season between the two, they should have.
I agree. And that's what I'm saying. And again, you could say they laid down, which they might have. They might have laid down easily. But we were still running the ball all over them boys, no matter what you
They honestly probably did think Carson Wentz could have led them something.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm not celebrating the win as much as I'm celebrating the actual just making the playoffs.
I just needed an anytime fucking touchdown for Carson. Oh my God, he fucking sold.
And I don't know if y'all saw Von Miller's story, but he posted the one of Wesley Snipes crying, holding the gun, he's crying, killing us all.
He knows what he has to do.
I'm excited to play against them, to see Von and everything like that. That'd be real exciting.
But, nice. I think for me, my favorite is just the last 3 weeks. I was just for me, it's the Wemby's growth, how much he's actually gotten well this year, and especially with that. Even though the stats on the second game, those 2 back-to-back games against Denver, I was like, yo, this is why we have so much hype for the future. Now obviously not going to do much this year. Probably will be maybe 40 wins. I told Trey earlier, I think we will probably reach about 43 wins and 39 losses. Maybe miss the playoffs. Maybe we'll be in the play-in. But I think for me, it's just Wemby's growth. I mean, to be honest with you, still needs to stop shooting all them fucking threes. But other than that,
Yeah.
I got one more.
Okay,
I don't know where she played. I don't know her name very much, but you can look it up.
All right.
She had a quintuple double.
Oh, I saw that. It was high school. It was
high school quintuple double, dog. Points, rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks.
She had 12 points, doubles 18 rebounds, 11 assists.
Double. Go look that shit up.
14 steals.
She had 14
10
steals,
blocks.
10 or 11
crazy
blocks,
like that.
10 or 11 rebounds.
Wow.
Dog, quintuple fucking that's, even though it's high school, I get that. But that's crazy, bro. Mm-hmm. So shout out to her. I saw that stat this morning. I was like, dog, that's insane.
Oh my God. Yep, that's for sure. But imagine if that ever does happen in the NBA or WNBA, people will go there.
That's what I'm saying. I hope this girl blows up for that.
No.
Again, that's a crazy stat, dude.
They're not gonna give her flowers like that, which is sad.
But how, bro? That's still an insane.
But you know what? But you know what? We did, and that's okay.
Yeah. She'll get her they'll do a small little segment of oh hey, this crazy stat happened, because ESPN always finds a way to slide it in. Scott Van Pelt's very good at that, but
yeah,
actually sit down and be look at the game and be oh yo, this is fire. But
Hey, and they can
got
give
the
that
first
much
year.
publicity like they did, like that 80-point game LaMelo had in high school. They should be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Well, maybe LeVar Ball could be her dad and promoter. But of course, we got some comments, guys. Great to see y'all. What's up, Milton?
What up, Bill?
Catch my boys, the People's Debate tomorrow night. He says Bronco Country Trey.
For sure.
Always, bro.
Bo knows, baby. Bo knows.
On the highs and on the lows, baby.
Bigger legend for Chicago, Rose or Scotty? Rose.
Yeah.
Rose.
I think Rose is even bigger legend than Michael Jordan right now, or than.
Well, that might be a recency bias because y'all haven't done much in 30 years. So to be fair, like I feel like there's more recency bias. Like,
no, I think even talking to the old heads too.
Nah, but
Rose,
I wouldn't go that far because Jordan is global, like global icon.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about for
Chicago.
I'm talking about for
Chicago?
like the people in Chicago because
Probably in that case, yeah, because Rose is more of a hometown kid.
Yeah, he's a hometown kid.
He's more embedded in the community.
I could see that.
Back.
I could see that a little bit.
Yeah,
I was telling
in that case,
I was telling Jasmine because we're watching the ceremony, and I was telling her like just picture like Julian or our son like grow up Spurs fans and like that whole scenario what he did in the whole city will embrace your kid, like Trey embrace your son, James will embrace your daughter, like just picture your kids like
for sure.
You know what I mean? And it's
especially
crazy.
Knowing
and like
he went through, like
what's crazy?
Story.
I dream of stuff like that, dog. Like I've actually like this last couple of weeks, like coming into the new year, I was like dreaming of stuff like that. I would just look at her sleep, and then I would find myself dozing off with her, and then like I was seeing like scenarios of like my daughter just being like a hooper, and I just like wake up and I'd be like, just God, please let me live to see her like at least like
enjoy it, right?
But I want to see it like on a competitive level. I want to look and see, be like, I want her to give me flashbacks to myself and be like, I was a dog. Like, I want to see her like that, or just to see the style of play she has. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I've kind of thought about that with mine. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Actually, like, I bought a basketball, and then like she has one in a tub too, like a little rim with little like some little mini basketballs, and like she be really touching the rock, bro. I'd be like, yo, we might gotta get going, but. It's super exciting, bro. So
that's what I'm saying. Like if it's a hometown kid, at the host city will embrace,
bro. That's why I wait to kind of see what Melo kid look like.
His story too, bro. His story is crazy.
All their kids are shining, bro. Because like even D-Rose son got game.
Yeah.
And then you look at
Melo's boy is nice though.
Yeah, you look at I think it's D-Rose son, Chris Paul's son. And I believe it's Rondo. I want to say they're on the same team.
Rondo's nice,
and they are nice, dog. Like
Melo's son he's nice though. He's clean.
So it's kind of cool to see how they're all growing up, man. Like, and Bronny Jr. You know what I'm saying? You got him going to Arizona, Cayenne going to.
You mean Bryce?
Well, Bryce.
Bryce.
Bronny's already in the league.
Yeah,
but
Bryce is going to Arizona.
I mean, he's in it on technicality. Trey, he's signed. Okay, he's there. We gotta say it. But Bryce will succeed. He went to Arizona. He's getting away from the family.
Think Bryce will be better than Bronny. Like
yes, I've been saying that. I agree.
The jumper is better. The defense is better. I'm just waiting for the IQ too. I'm just waiting for the IQ to set in. Because that's where Bronny got Bryce at is the IQ. But like Bryce is such
I'll give you that. Bronny does have Bryce on IQ.
Dude, Bronny is Bryce is such a team player, bro. I can't wait to see it, bro.
Yeah,
I'm really gonna be
crazy
in college now.
I'm glad he didn't go where everybody expected him to go though. Too.
Yeah.
You know, that made me happy.
I'm waiting to see I know Cooper Flagg's gonna leave, bro, but I wish he wouldn't because his brother is coming. And so you got that whole class that's
I can't wait to see him in the NBA.
I don't know, bro. They kind of hating on him right now.
Hey, yeah, let them hate. It don't matter. Everyone hates on.
Did you see what he did against Team USA in scrimmages? No. Boy.
Yes.
Boy.
But no, I'm saying because he's had a
17-year-old kid or whatever.
He had a couple of games where he was like, so But
I get it. Everybody has an off game, but again, what he did against Team USA in practice,
that Team
boy,
USA game.
Some people could have small stretches. It doesn't matter.
They couldn't stop him, dog.
Yeah,
as a 17-year-old kid, they couldn't stop him.
Yeah, he was going crazy against. He looked like another Kyrie though. Like when Kyrie played against him, Kyrie did the same thing.
Yep, when he was young. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie.
All right, we got Marco on here. He says, "Go Broncos."
Wow.
Thanks, sir.
No, that's an agenda. He doesn't want Josh Allen in the second round. That's why.
Fuck Josh Allen.
So they get rid of Burrow and Josh Allen like that, or what?
I mean, it didn't help that y'all lost that freaking week 17. Y'all made it way too damn close. So they were giving y'all the game too, by the way. Since he was giving Denver that game, but all those terrible coaching.
Hey,
Zach Taylor.
I saw something that said that because you know how they say that the Chiefs use witchcraft and all that, and Mahomes witchcraft. And it says when your witchcraft works too good, it was that Valet catch for the touchdown.
Like, yo, cancel.
I was like, oh my gosh, that's funny, bro.
Control Z.
I was like, that's pretty hilarious.
Chase says Wemby and Castle are both growing. Yep, I totally agree.
100%.
Yeah, man.
That's why
Castle,
Alex hating on Castle. You know, Alex, he doesn't have to be the future. He just needs to be a piece. That's it, bro. Come on, chill.
No, they're gonna be such a good 1-2 punch when they finally like. Yep. I'm telling you, man. That's why I love the Chris Paul signing. Chris Paul is, bro. You're gonna see it come out of him. Watch, bro. Like
100%. You're
gonna see like the all the little intangibles. Because I'm telling you, man, it's the same thing that Chris Paul did with SGA. Not to say
that's
SGA
what I was just about to say. Look at SGA.
But when Chris Paul went over there, everybody was like, "Oh, they trash. They got all them draft picks. They don't know what they're doing."
Yep.
And then Chris Paul took to the playoffs.
SGA's nice too, bro. That's what I'm saying. If he can rub off a little bit like he did on SGA,
man, that dude is. Man, I was watching his game the other day.
He's smooth, bro.
I'd be like, some shots you'd be like, dude, what are you doing? And then for him, it's kind of just like effortless, bro.
Yep. That's why SGA should probably win MVP, but you know, Jokic still exists, so we'll see what happens.
Nah, that has to go to him this year, bro. I'm sorry.
I mean, the season's not even halfway in, James. It doesn't have to go to him yet. You know, he has to earn that shit.
Ain't nobody playing like that right now. Who's playing better than SGA right now?
Jokic is still around, bro. I'm just saying. Jokic is still around. Giannis is out there too. Giannis has pulled back that fucking team from the depths of hell and dragged them out. They finally got 500, and it's like, damn.
Hey,
Giannis is gonna get his votes.
Yeah, no, respectfully, I can agree with that. You know who else I like that's like sneaky balling? Is Cat. Cat's balling.
Cat's been playing really good. Yeah.
He's playing great.
I told the guys in the people's debate because some of them were like against like, oh, Cat's not gonna do well. You know, them getting what's his name? DiVincenzo is better than that. I'm like, no. You're gonna see Minnesota struggle big time defensively, and the Twin Tower thing was a real thing for them. And you're going to see a growth for New York.
Tom Thibodeau's really got a lot out of Cat.
Yeah. But my thing with them is like the trade wouldn't have been as bad if like they would have sent like so you send Rudy instead of Cat. Like I think Minnesota would still be good, and I think that still would have helped.
No, New York wouldn't have been as good. Nope.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay, question.
Rudy sucks.
So
no, I know he sucks, but I'm saying
didn't losing Cat expose Gobert like it should have?
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
Because that boy, some of the highlights, I told Jose off the podcast, I have not watched a lot of basketball this year except for a couple Spurs games. I'm not going to lie. But the highlights I've seen, Gobert looks trash.
No, and that's what I'm saying. So it's like you think about all the help he's had in the way like the team, like, I mean, it's so easy to do one job, bro. Like, your job is to grab rebounds and protect the rim. We're not asking you to shoot, dribble, or, like, on-ball defend. We're just asking you to protect the rim. You got Cat out there taking away half of a side. It makes it easy for you to go crazy like that.
So then should he have one DPOY?
Yeah.
That was leading up to that question.
But, James, here's why like them taking Cat was better for them because even though, like, you know, Jimmy Butler and other people, and he myself have criticized Cat for what he is defensively. Offensively, he's been like one of the best big shooters.
Yeah, for sure.
Defensively, we know what Gobert's going to get, but he also gets beat a lot in defensive stats. He
That's
stat
true.
pads a lot more than he really impacts the game.
Yeah.
And so when you had them together, you had two bigs, one offensive, one defense, and they meshed well, and that's why they were as dynamic as they were last year. But now that you took them away, this is what hurts Minnesota. You make Ant forced to be more of a shooter. But that's not why we loved Ant. We loved Ant because he was slashing, he was dunking, he was shooting from the mid-range, he was taking possession all over the court. Now he's just chucking up threes.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know what to do with himself when he gets double teamed. So he throws his game off. So he'll have those 50-point games and they still lose.
Yeah.
So it's like
it sucks. It sucks. It kills, and I understand, and that's what I mean about like I hate when you get great talent like that come in the league, and then you surround them with younger talent because now you don't have a vet. You don't have no one to speak to you. Like Cat was the OG over there that could actually pull the reins back on him to kind of let him know what he's seeing. And now you don't have that. So it's just like, bro, it's sad because now you finna have this kid probably go through a losing season after coming off of the mountaintop. You know what I'm saying? He beats his idol. He beats, you know what I'm saying, a big team like that. You go to the Western Conference Finals, and now it's just like, oh, we suck again. So it kind of really sucks.
And I'm like, dude, like, what did the front office look? I get that they didn't want to get to the second threshold and all that shit, but what did y'all look at when y'all saw Gobert getting schooled by Jokic and actually Cat being the better defender on Jokic? Like, what did y'all see that we didn't? Like, that's what I want to know.
And my thing is, Randall is being a total, I don't even know what to call it, bro. Like,
selfish? Just a sack of trash right there in the middle of the court? Yeah.
Because I was such a fan when he was with New York because I admired his game. Like, he was really hooping.
He's a mean guy, though.
Every time that he got help, he was competing with the help. Like, I felt like he was competing with Brunson. I'm like, instead of competing, bro, just take the step back. You got to, like, it's roles. Like, let him hoop. When he is tired, you take over. Y'all mesh well, pick and roll. Like, learn how to – it sucks when you see players play like that.
He don't get along with his teammates. You see it right there. He just doesn't get along. He'll either leave after the season or he'll be moved in the trade deadline. But I think we got enough basketball out the way because Alex has disappeared. We don't even know where he's at. So let's get into some college football, guys. Obviously, a lot of weeks have gone by. We missed the first round. We didn't get to talk about it. God damn, that was so loud. And then we got into the quarterfinals. So now our final four teams are Texas, Ohio State, Notre Dame, and Penn State. Alex, I'm going to kick it off with you. You're the college man. Were these the final four teams you expected?
Yeah. I mean, the only team that was surprising to me is Notre Dame. I texted right before the Ohio State, or I think the Texas game was still going on. And I was like, dude, Ohio's going to beat them by 20. And they did. I called it. It's crazy because I think whenever it comes when you play a team twice a year, especially college, and you play them in a championship. I know they didn't play in the championship this year, but they wanted their lick back for sure. It was a close game in the middle of the year, and the way the media went after Ryan Day after losing to Michigan, they were going to come out with guns blazing, and I knew that Oregon's a good team, but I knew right away they had no chance with Ohio State.
Oh, dude, they got their fucking face rocked.
They got wide receiver ones everywhere. The two running backs are going to go early in draft. And I think the only I guess weakness of the team is probably the quarterback, but he even played like lights out. So Ohio's a really dangerous team right now. And
dog, that Smith kid is disgusting.
And I think Texas, I mean, they got away with one too because
got away with murder.
A lot of people were saying, well, there's Scat right there, Scatterbo. He ain't doing much. He put the whole team on his back and nearly beat the number 1 ranked defense by himself.
Well,
Hey,
you saw what they said, right?
Was
He was saying that he wasn't himself until he threw up. That he was drinking too much water and Powerade.
Oh yeah,
And
he
he
got
took a
nervous.
deep breath. He threw up, took another deep breath, and was like, "All right, I need to play like myself."
And
And that was when he literally started playing like crazy again. Because
no,
dude,
but
think
I
about
mean,
it. The first
I
quarter,
don't want
first
to. I don't want
half,
to
he
take
didn't do
nothing away
anything.
from him. I don't want to take nothing away from him.
take it away.
Kid balled out. Kid balled out.
Yeah, of course.
There was some defensive, like, blatant miscues by Texas, bro.
Oh,
That
100%.
just should never happen. Like, as good as that offense is, good as that defense is, it was plays, bro, where it's just like, bro, y'all are lucky. Y'all are very, very lucky to escape this game. And I mean, it was just situational football. Like, we're trying to kill the clock. We run 3 pass plays. Not only were we running 3 pass plays, but 3 deep shot pass plays.
Yeah.
Bro, it's 2nd and 4th. Why are you throwing a deep ball across the middle with safety help? Why are you on the 1 yard line trying in the pistol formations when your running back is like 5 yards deep? It's not like you got Reggie Bush or Chris Johnson right there who's gonna shake somebody and just make something of nothing.
Yeah,
It was just like it was Stark is a great coach, but it was just times where I felt like we were just like in a blur. On the scatterbolt pass, the safety or the corner, whoever's guarding this nigga, is looking at the ball and then try to talk to his defense like, what's going on? Like, attack the ball, attack the receiver. Like, it was just like, it was crazy. But for us to know he was getting the ball 1,000 out of 1,000 times and still letting him do some of the stuff he did, I was just like, bro, I was pissed.
They couldn't bring him down at all.
Dude, I was so mad.
And Jose, do you remember when during the Heisman thing, I was like, I'm surprised they never gave an invitation to Scatterbolt.
Oh yeah, for sure. That was disrespectful.
I'm not familiar how many people get invited. So when they said top 3, I was like, oh, that's fine. I'm not familiar.
And then I think I told you guys too. I was like, Scatterbolt is a better running back than Denchi. Yeah, for sure. Hands down.
He's nice, bro. I ain't gonna lie about that.
Him, and then I think Henderson from Ohio State are like the top tier running backs in the draft.
Dude, this draft class is gonna be kind of crazy, bro.
It's kind of stacked, other than quarterbacks.
Yeah,
quarterbacks.
I think quarterbacks.
I don't think many people need quarterbacks right now.
You could draft quarterbacks on day 3.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think many people need starting quarterbacks right now. Roughly.
No.
The Penn State. Penn State is, I think, the team that probably feels the most disrespected in the Big Ten. Their defense is playing like crazy, dude.
Lights
out. They loaded the box against Boise State, and they forced them to throw the damn ball, and they couldn't.
Yeah.
That's
why I'm confused on who to go for, because Notre Dame's defense is kind of crazy too. They got some studs over there too, and I think this is going to be a very low scoring game. I would be surprised if any one of these teams get past 21. Like, I really think this is going to be a defensive shootout. Now, on the other hand,
the one team that out of all 4 of them, the one that's probably coached the best is Notre Dame. Freeman has got those guys rolling, bro. Yeah. He really does. I think
they're playing with a swagger. They're definitely playing with a swagger.
Really are.
So are we all predicting Texas going to get their ass whooped?
No,
I don't know.
You know what? I don't feel as if we will. I truly I just, man, like, and I don't want to disrespect Quinn Ewers, bro, because it's not always on him. But I really just need our play calling to be a lot more better, man. It just seems so stagnant at times. It's like the way we came out against Arizona, like, where was that flair at for the rest of the game? Like, we came out, play, touchdown. Like, dude, you got weapons. And I understand Isaiah Bond is not fully healthy, which is your big deep threat. But dog, the way Wingo is playing, the way Bolden is playing, like, bro,
Golden is nice.
Utilize your talent. You got like a track star. You got like a 4x4 track team over there. Use your speed.
Well, and that's what I was gonna say. If we play like we did in the first half, then I
First
think we'll
half
be
in
fine.
overtime.
Yeah, then I think we'll be fine. If we play like we did the second half, we're gonna lose instantly.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, because Ohio State is not one of those teams you
No.
can
You
can
cannot
let
make
up
mistakes.
Because
You
on
cannot make
offense,
mistakes.
they're
Nor
going
can
for
you
the
give a big
jugular.
lead to.
Yeah, on offense, they going for the jugular, bro, and they got
For the juggler.
man, Ibuka and Smith.
Does anybody
That's like chasing Jetters out there, bro. Them dudes.
does anybody want to bet on a play that's gonna happen?
Well,
I've been
what the
watching
hell
a lot
do
of
you know
Texas
that we
games.
don't?
So
What do you know?
Texas runs a lot of sprint right passes or sprint left because Ewers likes to do it a lot, or
Yeah,
he's good at doing it. I think that's the touchdown that he had at the end, right?
the
Where
one where it kind of swing and he slides like a motion.
he just rolls out to the right.
Oh,
He pretty much just gives them one receiver to throw to. They've done it every single game, and it always happens on third or fourth down. It's the only play they always do, and I'm like, dude, that's a high school play. Like, stop running that. Like, it's a terrible play because you pretty much just
Like,
eliminate
keep going.
half the field. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's a terrible play.
Well, that's when we run the ball. If we can successfully run the ball against Ohio State, we'll be okay. If we don't get over 100 yards rushing, just consider us a dog walk. Like
we're gonna look like Oregon.
Yeah,
that's what it's gonna be.
We got to run the ball, bro. We have to run the ball like that. It's been shown effective, and they're winning games when they run the ball very well. They win. So eliminate some of that pressure from the defense and shit. We might be all right.
There you go. So let's go ahead and get some predictions. So Thursday, I believe, is Penn State versus Notre Dame. Who do we got for that matchup?
I'm going Notre Dame.
Damn,
the way they played, don't get me wrong, Penn State's nice, but the way Notre Dame played, boy.
I think I'm gonna go Penn State, dog. Defensively, and the way they open up their game with the run game, they got two demons in the backfield. Like Singleton and Allen, or they different, dog. Is that Allen? Is that his last name? I don't think that's his last name. That the other kid they got behind Singleton, man. Like,
you know how many yards Notre Dame threw for last game against Georgia?
Like 80, right? Something like that. Something stupid.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Penn State, and I feel like they're gonna do the same thing.
yeah,
They're gonna force Notre Dame to throw the ball.
Bro, look at this. Their number one running back had 12 carries, 87 yards. And the backup, Allen, had 17 for 134. And they both averaged 7 yards a carry. Dog, that is insane. Okay? Insane.
Insane, he says. All right. So, Alex, who's your pick for the week and for Notre Dame?
I'm gonna pick Penn. I think what Notre Dame is, I can't get excited for a team that doesn't throw the ball and just runs it every single play. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like old school, but I feel like the way Penn State is defense has been playing. They've been stopping everybody in the run. So I feel like that just falls into Penn State's hand.
Yeah, and it sucks too because Notre Dame has good wide receivers. They have decent wide receivers, and they got speed. But it's like they fall in love with the run game crazy. And I can't lie, Love is a hell of a back. So, I mean, but I'm going Penn State. I'm going Penn State.
I would love to give Notre Dame some love, but actually, you know what? I am going to give Notre Dame love. Fuck Penn State. Those motherfuckers came after Jason Kelsey that one time. You know what? Let's go Notre Dame. Let's go Fighting Irish. Let's get that W. Yeah, I'm going that route.
What's that comedian that loves Notre Dame? Shane, what's his name? Shane Gillis or
Oh,
Shane
yeah, Shane
Gillis.
Gillis.
I'm going to
Yeah.
see him Friday. I'm so excited.
You want to see him?
Yeah. Christine and I
What?
go on Friday.
wear a Notre Dame shirt? You'll love it.
That'd be awesome. Dude, he's so funny.
We're going to see him laugh all out.
No, he's at the Frost Bank.
Oh, shit.
Laugh out loud, heck no. Not him.
Have you seen him when he talked about being drunk at a game and crossing over the section? Have y'all seen that one?
No.
So he was drunk. He said he was drunk at a football game, and you know how they section things off? Well, there was a rope, and there was a special needs section right there. So he said he looked around, and all he did was cross over the rope. And when they were checking people in, they looked at him, and he was, mind you, he always makes jokes about looking special needs. But
Oh,
when you're
God.
drunk, you don't look yourself. So they were like, "Yeah, you look special. Come on." Dude, it's so funny. Oh my God, it's hilarious.
This man's wild. This man's wild, I say. But all right. So then we got Friday night. We got Texas versus Ohio State. Trey, what do we got?
I'm going UT, bro. I know, like I said earlier, if we play like we did the first half in overtime, we can easily win. But if we play like we did that second half, we're Oregon basically. We're screwed. But I'm going. I have faith. I'm going UT.
Jameson?
I'm going UT, dog. Got to go with the home team, regardless of how I feel. I need to support us off for the culture, for the state. You feel me?
For
It's been
science.
a long time coming.
Science. Oh, you, Alex.
It's gonna be a Big Ten championship in the finals. It's gonna be Penn State and Ohio. Big Ten has been running college football for a really long time. I've been trying to tell everybody. They always talk about Georgia and Alabama, but it's Big Ten country, man.
This man saying Big Ten country. Yeah, it's been SEC for a long time. We've been in a chokehold by the fucking Alabama and then fucking Georgia and all this other shit. No shit. Of course, we thought that.
And then also cool stat. It's gonna be for the first time ever, I think, African American coaching in the championship for sure this year.
Nice.
Don't know who it is yet. I mean, it's either gonna be what's his name, the coach from Penn State, Frank.
Use your brain. You got it.
Damn, I forgot his name.
You're not for the culture, then. You forgot names.
Yeah.
Is that Penn State coach?
Yeah, I forgot his name. He looks like the guy from Key and Peele.
James Franklin?
Yeah, James Franklin. There you go. So I don't know. It's gonna be exciting.
Nice. I too will be picking Ohio State to win this one. Future Patriot Jeremiah Smith is gonna go off. They will destroy whatever is left of Texas. Our Quinn Ewers, you will be deported by your former team.
Please.
And you'll be shipped off to the Gulf of Mexico to parts unknown.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Gulf of America. Get it right.
I'm sorry.
Y'all haven't seen that?
No.
Trump's trying to name the Gulf of Mexico Gulf of America.
Oh, hell no. You gotta leave Mexico something.
It's funny. I swear.
You know what? Can we just rename it? Can we rename the whole body of water Galveston Beach?
Well, there was a joke that said that because he wants to get Canada, so that'd be our 51st state.
What?
I'm serious. I'm dead ass. I'm being dead ass. That he was going to name Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America, and then somebody made a joke because of what's going on overseas that he's going to name the Pacific Ocean
Trump
the
Island?
anti-European waters or something. I was like, dog, he's savage. He's funny.
He's probably gonna end up naming California Hulk Hogan or something.
Well, so they were talking about Canada, and Canada was like, "Oh, well, what if we take Washington, Oregon, and California?"
Please?
It's funny.
Take them.
Yeah, that's what everybody's saying. They're like, "Okay, we're not gonna cry." So okay.
Take them.
I
Yeah.
mean, leave California, just take the rest of it.
No, fuck California. California's the worst out of all of them.
Yeah, for sure.
California's terrible.
Deport them. Okay, Marco says Notre Dame equals Catholic school equals my support.
Wow.
My man. Through and through, baby. I respect it.
Nothing says biracial. LOL.
Biracial.
He said they made a movie about making fun of
Galveston's cacao water. They can name it whatever they want. Laughing my ass off.
You know that?
Which movie?
Notre Dame. Notre Dame made a movie about Rudy, and they basically just fucking made fun of him.
Really?
And none of that shit really ever happened.
Yeah.
Bro, Rudy's a classic.
No, it did happen. Week 17,
it?
Sam Darnold. Did you not see his face? He's like, oh my God, I did it. I got myself a contract. Then he chokes it and loses badly the next week.
So much for being a Catholic school. You're making fun of somebody. I can't believe they
Hey, that's part of my God-given right, sir. Okay, God made me the way He did.
Because you're white.
God made me the way He did. If God didn't want me to be funny, He wouldn't have made me funny. Gosh damn it!
I thought he was gonna say Mexican.
I am part Mexican.
Because you married Hispanic or what?
I should have been born Mexican. Let's be real. James has known me for a long time. I'm probably the furthest white person y'all know.
Furthest white person.
This man just said that he's the furthest white person I know. And yesterday he just sent us a video of protein shake with the fucking energy drink mixed together.
I'm just showing you what they showed on TikTok, bro. Chill.
Yeah, that was very white.
You're white as hell.
There's multiple races that are doing it, and I'll look for
and yet, real Mexicans like me and Alex are like, yeah, no, we don't do that shit. And then here comes Marco, and he's like, I do. And I'm like, well, you're in Dallas. You're kind of
fire, bro. Alex, those are fire. That ice. Boy,
those are good.
We be knocking them shits back.
Marco confirms Trey's ethnicity. Trey is Mexican. Facts. I don't know. He said Juan Rivera is not Mexican, so I question.
Besides my skin color, bro, that's it. I'm just a little less tan than everybody else.
Yeah, you could pull out being from Mexico
James
City.
Got caught in my son. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Hey yo. All right, well, guys, the NFL regular season is over. It is done.
Over.
Me and Alex no longer have to see our miserable teams. Actually, same with Alex. I mean, same with James. He doesn't have to see his miserable team anymore either. Yeah. We are done.
Our teams went off with a win.
No, not his. Not James. James lost. Yeah. Why'd you gotta bring that up? I wasn't gonna bring it up for that reason.
Brandon Aubrey didn't do enough.
No, he kicked the cheerleader's head off. That's for damn sure. He did enough.
Yeah, it's fucked up what they did to Cooper. Could have got some money. Could have got paid.
It's Jerry. What do you expect?
Do you really think that that's not related? I call bullshit. I'm just asking everybody.
You also think he would have gotten 80 snaps?
It wasn't 80 snaps.
It was 80 snaps.
I didn't know it was 80 snaps. I thought
that's how many more you had to go. It's still 80 snaps.
Yeah, never mind. I thought it was something else.
Yeah, I thought it was 50.
It was 55%, but he needed 80 snaps.
I guess I misread it then too.
All of America misread it. All of America saw that Jerry Jones is being stingy. He doesn't want to pay.
No, and that's why I asked. I'm not judging. I just asked.
Oh no, but I mean, I feel like.
Y'all did 75 plays. Y'all could have got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They did 75 offensive plays?
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Mm-hmm. But it was just like the game was terrible, bro. Like,
yeah, it was pretty bad.
It was a terrible game. Like, needless to say, I don't even know why we had starters playing.
Marco said Jerry said he got a lot of acceptance already this year.
Shit, he did. Motherfucker, you got to start. They could have went young and be like, let's see what Trey Lance looks like for the rest of the year. See if we want to keep him or not.
Yeah, I think Cooper Rush is a free agent after this year. If he wants to make up those incentives, he can go somewhere else.
Yeah, that's if somebody else gives a damn about him.
I mean, as far as quality backup quarterbacks, he'll probably get signed. For backup role, yeah. There's not that many good backup quarterbacks.
Yeah. He's actually one of the best ones, to be honest.
Whoa, best. Stretching it thin.
All right, let's get on with this.
Joe Milton's out there. Now people want him too. No, and he's not that good, to be honest. So I wouldn't say best. But all right, NFL season's over. Trey, you got any you've already brought up the Broncos. You're happy for them. You're happy your team has made the postseason the first time in 10 years. Do you have any like happy or sad moments from the last 3 weeks? As far as a team failing, someone not missing out on something or whatever?
I'm not gonna lie, and we kind of talked about it in the text thread that we have. I really don't like the way of the divisions because we talked about obviously the the Minnesota Vikings being fucking 14-3 and being a fifth seed, which is insane. But low key, I partially feel bad for the Bengals because dude, they've been on a fucking tear recently. So watching them in the playoffs would have been fun. Like it would have been a very exciting time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's probably my sad moment, I guess. My happy moment, like I mentioned, is just us making the playoffs. Like again, they've exceeded my expectations. I didn't expect much from them this year. Even as because I'm a realistic fan, right? Or I try to be realistic. But the way we've been playing is pretty damn good. So I'm proud.
Robert in here says, but they trash.
He's a Vikings fan, so leave him alone.
Wow, let him enjoy his time, James. Come on, bro.
I'm being honest. He's a Vikings fan.
Wait, he's saying the Vikings are trash?
No, he's saying the Bengals.
He's saying the Bengals are trash. He hates the fact that he don't feel like everybody respects Jettas as the number one.
Tell the Bengals not to start slow. You're not wrong.
No, you're not. You're not wrong at all. But again, they've been exciting. It would have been fun to watch them.
He thinks Jettas is better than Chase. And
bro, I told you guys that
Jettas is better than Chase.
I've always thought Chase was better. I always thought Chase was better than Jettas.
I'm taking Chase over
the way
Jettas.
Chase has had this year. I'm probably taking Chase over Jettas too.
I'm taking Jettas for the consistency every year. Another 1,500 year. What are we talking about? Like, no disrespect to Chase. I think Chase is great, but what are we talking about?
I've always said Chase was better.
We have also hated on Jettas, to be fair.
Oh, I don't want to go down that rabbit trail.
Let's avoid it.
I'm gonna skip this one. Don't skip
it. This is what we're here for. We're here to debate shit. Let's go. What do you gotta say?
No, but it's like you can't.
I'm not knocking the talent. I'm just saying I think it was better.
No, I know you're not knocking the talent wise, but I'm saying like consistency wise, yes, Jettas has been consistent and he's had more consistency at the QB's position. Like, not to say the fact that like it's his fault that Jamar has had to go without his quarterback for some time. But if given the same like the play style and the health, like I think I think you would get what you've gotten over his start to finish. But to me, that's just me. And I mean, you can't put it out there like, okay, he don't got no quarterback, this, that, and the third. Yeah, we know the Bengals is just a shitty organization. So I mean, he's done what he's done with what he's had. But I mean, it's all in preference, dude. It's like Jettas is an elite talent. He's arguably top 2, probably not 2, depending on who wants to draft him. Like, I mean, a lot of people feel the same way about Chase. For a while, we felt the same way about Devontae Adams. You know what I'm saying? Some people want to throw CD in the top 5 or top 3. But it's like, it's all in preference, bro. Nobody's right, nobody's wrong. Shit, Cooper Kupp just won a Triple Crown. For a little bit, everybody thought he was hot shit. Now everybody thinks he's old and slow. Nigga's never been fast.
Well, he was. Well, first of all, he was hot shit, and he still is hot shit when he's healthy. And it's really show when he's not healthy, he is trash. Like there's like, but that's fair. That's a lot of aging receivers. It happens. Like I've always thought Cooper Kupp was one of the like better talents up and coming. Even when he went up against the Patriots in 2018, and then what happened? His ACL tore. He couldn't play in the big game, so they couldn't really go out and be the bad team they wanted to be. But I knew he had the potential, and he showed out. And even his triple counter was better than Jamar Chase's. And again, not to knock Jamar Chase, I think he did fantastic work. But at the same time, too, Jettas has had no consistency. He had Kirk Cousins for like the first 2-3 years, and then last year he had a roulette of pick a name out of the fucking box, just whatever he want. The spacetronaut, the astronaut, the Lagonaut, Nick Mullins, like all this shit. And then he is supposed to get a rookie. He doesn't know how that's going to do. The rookie beats out Sam Darnold in the practice, and then he goes down with his ACL tear. And then freaking Sam Darnold decides that, you know what, I'm going to wait. Finally, 8 years. I gave everyone a head start. I'm here now. So now it's like, dude, every year, it doesn't matter who the quarterback is. Like, he is missing consistency. That's why I give Jetta so much praise. He averages like 1,500 a year when fully healthy. Like, even last year, he missed 7 games, still got 1,000. Yeah. What? Like no disrespect.
No,
I don't know if I can see that from him.
Yeah, but I'm saying okay. You can say that about very few receivers. Mike Evans is one of those guys. DeAndre Hopkins was another one of those guys. Like, it didn't matter who was throwing them the ball, they were going to get 1,000 yards. Plus, they're going to have more than 10 touchdowns. Like, it's a few guys that can do that. But I'm saying, if given my team, I'm going with Chase. Hands down. I don't give a damn. Like, Jamar Chase is that guy. Like,
if Jamar Chase for me was as consistent as he was, like, with how good he was this year, I'm with you. I'm probably with you. But I cannot sway away, like, dude, averaging 1,500 yards with whoever is his quarterback. That's insane to me. Like, that's like, that dude has been, like, since day one, been that guy to me. So I mean, I'm going with
I would love for them to switch roles and see.
I see. I mean, I
because dog,
Jefferson.
Wait, first of all, why would you want to do that to Chase? Why would you want to punish him and put him through that shit?
I'm just saying, Cincinnati is a dog shit of an organization. I mean, like, good Lord, they don't do nothing.
I know. Jennings wishes Burrow was his quarterback again. I know that for damn sure. He wishes that. He's like, trade him to Minnesota, please.
I don't know, but I've seen just Jefferson games a lot when they play against Chicago. But like this year, one of the games he only had 21 yards or 22 yards, and I think the longest reception was 20 yards, and that was he got a catch in overtime, which made him go over 20 yards versus the Bears. And then the second game, I think he had like 60 yards, but they targeted him 15 times. So it's like, damn, bro, like they were trying to force feed him, but he couldn't get open. Jalen Johnson like locked his ass up, and
did he get a touchdown still?
Yeah, he had a
touchdown. Yeah. I'm not knocking him away. Like, to be honest, though, but that's great. That's what you want him to do. He still puts, like, in that game, he still put up his numbers. But what happened on the other side? Jordan Addison fucking tore it up because the focus is on Jettas.
Yeah.
Like, so Addison kept showing more and more in the season, like, hey, I am a really good, respectable 2, maybe even a low-end 1.
A very reassuring 2.
Yeah.
So wouldn't
number 1.
Wouldn't that argument be the same for T. Higgins though? Because the way he gets,
we all know T. Higgins is the number 1. Like,
T. Higgins would be a number 1 on
Higgins was a 1 before the Chase got there, and even when Burrow wasn't his quarterback, like
I think
he would be a 1 on half of these teams.
That's what I'm saying. But Addison's a low 1, and I think it's more because of his height, his size. I wouldn't say like he's a high end 1. He's a low 1.
Yeah, he's a low 1 and a surefire slot. It's not too many corners that can really like him and guys like JSN or like dog. They're I can't wait to see them guys grow like into their roles because they're surefire dogs. But yeah, for sure, man. No, I'm not even gonna play no games. Like, I mean, it's all in. Oh, it's all in how you look at it, man. Like,
and like James said, it's preference too.
It's preference.
Well, you know what? The best thing about this conversation, fellas, is that at the end of the season, after the Super Bowl, we are gonna do our postseason rankings. You know how we do our preseason rankings? We're gonna do our postseason rankings.
I'm gonna laugh at some of our shit. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yes, we are. We're gonna laugh at the shit we said.
You know what? I have like a list of our threads, and I have some shit that I saw earlier, and I was like, why the fuck would you think they're gonna make the playoffs?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
You know what? Why did we disagree with Jeff about Dak being number 32 of the? Well, Jeff is right. I don't even know why I'm debating him anymore.
What you should do though?
You know what? Wait sucks. You know what? Kobe is not as good as Denny Green.
Dude,
are you gonna do rankings?
Like, who was it? Who was it that put Travis Kelce in top 5 of like wide receivers?
Trey.
And who else? I think I did too, right?
I think you two got him in the top 5. Yeah,
I don't remember my list.
And that motherfucker was dog shit this year.
I told y'all.
Hey,
Rasheed Rice was better from the fucking hospital.
Are we gonna do rankings? Like
Yeah,
ranking rankings?
we're gonna do rankings. Like
So
we're
you
gonna
should do like where you post it, where we put them at, and then what they're.
Trust me, I have the idea. Oh, and we're gonna replace those wide receiver ones. Got ejected for this other player. Okay, like we're gonna do this shit like that. All right, we got a lot of comments from our debate right now. Thank you guys. Thank you. Marco, I'll save your question because it's off topic. We'll save. I'll save it for after the comments here. Jefferson over Chase from Milton. It's 1 year. He's talking to you guys. Joe throws over 50 times. It's 1 year where he's like one of the top guys.
Yeah.
No, he's always been a top guy.
I think stats wise, like this year's his first time won. Like last year, stats wise, it was Tyreek
number one. Yeah.
Let me ask y'all think Tyreek's top 10 this year?
No.
Okay, we're honest with each other. No, he's not.
No.
Be honest.
Not
ever since he got arrested, he's not been that guy. Marco says Jettas don't have Burrow throwing to him. With Joe compared to Jefferson's QBs? Nope, you can't compare Kirk and Joe. Kirk is trash, and that's coming from a Viking fan. When Chase
was not, first off, Kirk was not trash in
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Have one of the best records when fucking the Giants.
Kirk was not trash in Minnesota, so that's
they were like 11-5 that year.
He was trash this year for sure. He was not trash in Minnesota.
But you got to understand, like, for even that year,
hold on.
I'm making excuses. I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to go by what their logic, because I have a few Viking fans I follow. So, by the standards of what you guys normally want in a quarterback, yes, they have. There's as many as Bears apparently. No, I'm just kidding. No, Kirk was always that mid guy to them. Even to this day, they call him Captain Kirk sometimes, but he's also trash Kirk a lot of times.
Yes, Kirk will change. Yes, he's mid, but I'm saying he's an above average mid. Like.
But what is that? That's like Jordan Love level.
Somewhere around there.
Okay, then it's not good. I don't want to see that shit. Don't talk to me about that shit then.
Okay, but I'm saying I'm saying he did enough for that team to be successful. I think they made the playoffs. They got bounced by the Giants.
Like once or twice out of his 6 years there. Like
matter.
It does matter, James, because you're saying because the same way you go after Dak, for the same reasons y'all go after Dak, y'all cannot say that. Kirk is white Dak. Kirk is white Dak. Dak is black Kirk.
We want Dak to win for the fucking price that he's getting paid. I don't give a damn. We just want him to win. All that regular season shit, I don't care about. I want to win postseason wise.
Kirk is fully guaranteed.
I don't care. I'm not worried about Kirk Cousins' money. I'm talking about what Kirk Cousins does for Justin Jefferson. That's the whole argument we're making here. Like, Kirk Cousins knows where to find 18. It don't matter who's guarding him, who's covering him.
He couldn't find Atlanta.
Okay, let's that now. If that's the argument, come on, bro.
Did he find Washington?
Come on, bro.
Next. Y'all are pitiful.
Yeah, because if you're calling Kirk trash in Minnesota, you're crazy.
I'd be mid. I wouldn't say trash. I would say mid. When Chase was with the backup Browning, the upside wasn't as high. Chase easily top 3 though. What's good, boys? What up, Cody?
What up, Cody?
James, he says, well, you're going to lose if you take Chase over Jettas. Chase is too sassy.
Sassy?
George Pickens is here, bro. Okay, he exists. He's not.
Yeah, fuck that.
Bro,
dude.
don't listen to this, man. Don't listen to
First
this, man.
off, okay, hold on.
No, wait. I'm telling you, because listen, this is the same, and this has nothing to do with nothing, but this is the same. When we were playing Madden, he always drafted Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. It was always called my LSU boys. Don't listen to him. He loved Jamar Chase. He just glad that Justin Jefferson's a Viking. That's it. If the shoe's on the other foot and they drafted the other receiver, he'd be having the same argument for Chase over Jettas.
My question though is, Jamar is sassy, but Justin Jefferson is not sassy?
No.
Why are you encouraging this? Because I don't see Jettas as sassy.
But that's what I'm saying though. That's like that's the pot calling the kettle black. Like they're both sassy as shit. Let's be realistic.
They both light skinned, so it don't matter.
Woo! Okay.
Looks like a redhead with that beard. I'm just saying.
But anyway.
Sometimes I'm mistaken Jamar Chase for Andy Dalton. No, I'm just kidding. Haha, guys, this is really about JJ versus Chicago, not Chase. Talking to you, Alex.
Yeah. Didn't you see? I mean, if he's gonna be talking about that, then he knows the stats. He should know the stats against the Bears this year. He didn't play good.
Talk your shit, Alex.
I mean, it's crazy when people talk and they don't know they don't know the logic when we're talking behind it.
My naysayer.
Like for real.
Speak your speech,
My
bro.
naysayer.
Stay on business. Stand on business.
I mean, you could even look at it whenever Jair Alexander was even playing or guarding him.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
Don't say that because the recent matchup, the fucking just.
Jair didn't even play.
No, he did. No, we're talking about the first matchup this year, not the second man. I'm talking about the
stats whenever he's guarding him.
Yes, and Jeddas cooked him this year. That first game this year between the two teams.
Was it this year?
Yes, he did. Because they were picking on Jameer because there's a times Jameer was not in position. He got himself lost. He got his ankles twisted. And then we never saw him again after that. Talking about the first matchup, not the second one.
I don't know. I think Jair has his number though. Like overall.
If we're going by recency, what's happened, then it's Jeddas. But if we're talking overall, actually no, there's been a few times where Jeddas has cooked Jameer. I'd say 50-50. I wouldn't say like it's all one-sided.
It probably is the even matchup because I think last season Jefferson went stupid in that first game.
So yeah, that's remember it was the first game too.
Yeah, he was like
it's 50-50.
It's
50-50.
Like the first
let's not say one's better than the other. They go 1-1. This year is 1-0 because Jair got hurt this year and then played the second matchup.
So why is it that he has a hard time against Jalen Johnson?
We already agreed that he's one of the best corners out there. What?
Yeah.
Not a lot of people think that he is though.
Okay, we're not talking about other people. We talking about us.
He got his love this year on the top.
This man's trying to be like MJ. He's like, I gotta create a narrative to make myself like, look, my guy's better than you. Everyone else gets the respect. I don't give a fuck about other people's opinions. I care about ours.
Yeah, no, Jalen Johnson got his respect.
We know what Jalen Johnson is. He's one of them. He's one of them ones, bro. Can we understand that? So when he does 2 for 27 against Jeddas, then that's fucking good shit. Like we understand. We're not questioning. We know.
He definitely got his love this year on top 100.
You just want your ego stroked. Don't you? That's all you want, Alex.
He want his Bears to get their respect. I feel you, Alex. Fuck all them other niggas, man.
They still went 0-2 against Minnesota.
They should have beat him too.
You still went 0-2. All right. He can't stay healthy, says Robert. He never stay healthy.
God damn. Can you not read no more of his comments? Like,
no, I'm going to. I am going to be a good host and show off everyone's comments that take the time to freaking type it out. Chase didn't have a bad game this year. I'm confused on the point you're trying to make. Yeah, I mean, there was some games that were bad. I mean, that Patriots game was horrible. I don't care if it was the first game of the season. That one game is the reason why they're also not in the playoffs.
Yeah, that is true. He did have a bad game against the Patriots.
And who predicted that? Who predicted the Patriots to win? Who predicted that?
They gonna have some bad games. Like players have bad games. Like look at Dallas. They had a lot of bad games. They had more bad games than other teams. So, you know?
Okay, see, if I gotta attack Alex because he's being narrative about Chicago, I can't attack you because what you bring up Dallas for? Ain't nobody talking about your shitty ass team right now. There is no conversation in it. Shut up.
Why my team gotta be shitty?
Your team went your entire. I told you, if your team's not above 500, there's no reason to talk about your team. Your team stopped talking when Dak went on IR. Okay, we are done. We did not need to talk about them again. I told you.
Why? How come we're not showing any love to the Broncos then?
We did. We literally started the episode.
Y'all can leave us out of it.
We're not. First of all, I'm reading comments right now, and we're gonna get into.
Y'all can leave us out of it. It's okay. I promise. We're good.
Shout out to Bono, baby.
No, we're good on this side.
If you've noticed, none of us has said Broncos got in by fluke. We've all given them praise. Even when you started shit in the text thread, you were like, "Oh, you want Denver to get out, so you can talk shit."
You did, Trey. Come on, Trey. Tell me I'm not lying.
All I gotta say is haters gonna hate, bro. It's
Trey, have I been hating on you at all or your team this year? Okay, then what are we talking about? It's Alex. You fucking try to spin shit around. You know what? Fuck you and your orange team. We beat your ass too this year.
All I'm saying,
you really let Drake May do that to your
all
good
I'm
defense.
saying is Alex didn't have Pat Surtain as one. That's all I got to say about that.
He's still not. I don't think he's still not the number one yet.
Fuck
What
outta
the
here.
fuck are
Fuck
we
outta here.
doing? Oh
Fuck
my
outta
God,
here.
you delusional.
Move on.
This
Move
man
on.
didn't even have him in his top 10 DBs, and he
Move on.
became number one. And all
Move
of a sudden,
on,
he's
bro.
still not
Fuck
there.
out of here. Fuck
See,
out of here.
look who's hating, Trey. Look who's hating on your guy. You see what I mean? I got your back.
That right there. No, let's move on.
I think Derwin James is probably the best DB right now.
Oh
Who?
my God!
Derwin
Can you get your
You
schlop
said
knob
Derwin
off the
James
fucking
is the
Chargers?
best DB
Oh my
Right
God!
now,
right now.
yeah. Right now, this year he probably played the best.
PSU winning freaking DPOY. at this
Bruh,
point.
I don't even think he's the best safety right now.
He
That's
is.
crazy.
He
That's
plays
crazy.
like every position on defense right now.
This
Oh.
man's on drugs.
Next
This man's
comment.
on drugs.
Next comment.
Lamb needs that wide receiver out of Ohio State.
Shut up.
Why do you hate this guy so much?
It's his best friend.
It's like one of his best friends.
He's a gnat at a fucking barbecue, all right?
That's
Kirk
Big
can't
Rob,
win
baby.
primetime
That's
games.
Big Rob.
Well, last year was it last year? No, it was. He started winning them that playoff year. I mean, it was all one score games.
Swear,
But
I'm gonna charge up my old iPhone, and I hope my old text messages.
he's trash.
He fucking never. Oh,
Who is he talking about? Trash.
Now. I
Chase?
swear, Kirk.
Oh,
Kirk was Zeus when he was with the Vikings. Like he was a god, but now he's trash. Like he's doing. I don't understand. He contradicts himself so much.
Hey,
Yeah.
James. Who Robert is today is not who he was yesterday.
Alex. For
It's my turn, Joy. It's my turn.
The way that you and Marco or you and Jose go at it is James and Rob. Like they're boys, they're brothers, basically.
Oh my god!
Like that's how it's always been.
So he's contradicting himself like a guy that we have on this podcast like half the time.
Stop. He can't defend himself. Stop. He can't defend himself. Stop it. Stop
Jeff?
it.
I think Jeff contradicts himself a shit ton when he talks about.
Okay, we can talk about the adult.
We're not gonna let Jeff not defend himself.
Yeah, he's got his own. He's got his own TV series. It's called.
What was Marco's question that you said you were gonna say?
Not yet. Hold on. We still got
There's
a lot of
still more
comments to go through.
Well, fuck you through these shits, man.
Robert says stats. We got 2 W's with Chicago. It don't matter. Chicago hold those 2 L's.
Oh, here we go. Look, see, Alex.
Hold on. Historically, sure, but that doesn't prove Chase over Jefferson. Chase been locked down, but corners as well. The point is relevant, brother.
The 2 wins over Chicago is their Super Bowl. They don't have no championships in Minnesota.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Between any of their teams up there in Minnesota.
Yep, and yet somehow KG is number 1. Okay. Next.
He does have a championship though.
Not in Minnesota.
Exactly, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
Minnesota
he had to go build a super team before LeBron got crazy. You're right. That's what happened.
Super team that's over 35 years old, 30 years old.
Hey, is it not a super team?
Facts, Marco. Facts. That boy.
Kirk Cheeks, but dude doesn't go to back.
No, I'm telling you, bro. I said this shit a while back. His agent needs to go to the Hall of Fame.
Hey.
For sure, dude.
Who's the first ballot?
That's crazy.
Kirk's
His agent is definitely a first ballot.
Yes.
No. You can only choose one. Who's first ballot? Kirk's agent or Deshaun's agent?
Kirk's.
No, Kirk's for sure.
Deshaun got it once. Kirk's gonna
Kirk got
4
it.
times.
Yeah.
Well, he got it 3 times. Kirk got it 3 times for no fucking
There is
reason.
no way Kirk should have got a big ass contract coming out of Washington.
Also injury.
Again, Deshaun got a lot guaranteed. I'll give him that. But Kirk's agent's done it multiple. We're talking about multiple championships, bro.
He's fucking Tom Brady.
First round Hall of Famer.
He's fucking. He's better than Tom Brady right now.
Dog. He is the Tom Brady of agents, bro. Straight up. That dude.
That's fucking crazy.
How do you get the bag that many times? Bro?
Robert says
Crazy.
Chicago wasting his good years. Jalen Johnson needs to leave.
Ooh.
I mean,
Broncos 1 and done. Damn, Robert's coming out to all of y'all. Not me,
Hey,
though.
Rob, when's the last time y'all won a ship? Okay, cool.
Talk to him.
You can't say much whenever.
Hey, when Stephon Diggs got that Minnesota Miracle, that was their last championship.
That's
Boy,
their
he's
first-
still standing on the sidelines. What you talking about?
that was their Patrick Beverly moment. Like, yeah.
You can tell everybody.
That's funny.
And then they got smoked by Philly the next week. God damn.
That's good. That's good.
Case Keenum is their fucking run. Like they have a statue of Case
Hey,
Keenum.
when you make a all pro list of all time Minnesota players, is Case Keenum their QB1?
Nah, Dante Culpepper has.
I gotta be Dante Culpepper.
Culpepper.
Oh, you know who? They probably gonna want Brett Favre. Shit, Brett Favre.
That's true.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Bountygate, y'all would have made the Super Bowl that year.
Yeah.
You know.
Milton says the offseason when we talked AFC West, I tried to warn you on Denver's upside, and y'all laughed, Jose and James. Of course you did.
Look, listen.
Who wasn't laughing? Other than
Hey, I said a lot of crazy shit this year. All right,
I don't mind.
Add it to the list. You feel me? It's 2025.
Put it on the tab.
You know what? Y'all also laughed at me when I said the Patriots will beat the Bengals week 1, and look what happened.
Hey, James sitting there like, you know what? Leave that shit in 2024, bro. Fuck off.
Yeah, bring it
It's 2025, dog.
Why are you talking about last year's shit for?
Let's move on.
Yeah, ain't nobody say nothing about Nick Foles. God damn.
Those comments came after you, bro.
James, I'm gonna try real hard to leave that shit in 2024.
That
bro.
shit was funny though.
I'm not.
That shit was funny. When you showed me that shit, I showed Sam, but she was like, "Why are you talking shit about you?" I was like, "Yeah, I might have said something else." Kind of.
Dude, I got a lot of shit for Matt Ryan being at my top 10. I was like, God damn.
Really?
And y'all are like, yes. It was like, you're not there. You deserve it. Like, you stop. One dude said, stick to football. I was like, God damn. What happened?
Lord.
I was like, okay, keyboard warrior, no problem. I will.
Okay, can I say this? Who's better between those two, Kirk and Matt Ryan, or are they the same?
Matt Ryan, what?
Matt Ryan hands.
Yeah.
That's not even a question.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. They
One went to a Super Bowl and got an MVP.
Hey, I'm just saying he didn't finish the job.
The whole Atlanta Falcon team did finish.
I was gonna say, bro.
I'm just saying because I said Nick.
That's
Foles,
also on coaching. Like, run the ball.
Nick Foles went. He won. He don't get.
They actually stuck to the game plan, James. These motherfuckers stopped at the 28-3 mark. That's it. They fucking stopped after that.
They was thinking about going to get them wings and see them strippers.
Yeah, they were about to go fucking join Lou Will, and look what happened.
Lemon pepper Lou.
Lemon Lou.
The third best six-man all time. All right, next. What up, fellas? The champ is here.
What up,
Joe? The sports mailman is your locks and dogs champion. He will be receiving a jersey from his fellow competitors at the People's Debate. So congrats to my boy Joe.
Hey, shout out Trado.
Watson's agent got 230 mils guarantee after getting 50 massages. Only 50?
Only 50.
Tarkenton. What? I'm lost here, Milton. You gotta explain that to me. Tarkenton. Anyone? Nope. Okay.
Ain't that the what you call it? Frank? Is it Frank Torres?
I don't know. Milton also said that he said that New Orleans would go 11-6, and by halfway into the season, that was a clear no-go, buddy.
Yeah.
That team's ass. Derek Carr ass.
Half that team fucking died.
That organization should die. Bury them. Sell the team. God damn. Matt is better than Kirk. Also, biggest choker in history. Yep, that's true. He also lost to Minnesota after being up 33-0. Matt was a part of that too, guys. So,
oh shit.
Zeke in the playoffs. Dallas is not trash. Zeke signed with the Chargers, so he's in the playoffs.
Yeah, I know that, but
so he's saying he's taking a shot at James because they're not in the playoffs.
I'm just gonna wait till we start the next.
Hey, are we gonna talk about the games or what the fuck?
Hold on, we got a question here, Alex. Shut up. Okay, we were listening to our people. Okay. Marco asked, "Who will be the coach of the Patriots in Chicago next year?" Curious to hear Jose and Alex's answer. That's his question, James.
Oh, okay. Well, it won't be Mike McCarthy since Jerry Jones denied that shit.
No, I think I was talking about it today too because we're like, dude, that'd be pretty cool if Chicago played a chess move with Jerry Jones because he knows that Jerry has to do something.
He called his bluff.
Yeah, because next week
he's free. He's gone.
Yeah, he's free. So Chicago did that just to fucking just to pull his finger, you know, see if just because they could have waited till next week
Oh
to
yeah,
do
for
it.
sure.
And I
That's
was like, I
what we're
was
talking
laughing
about.
with the
That's what
people
we were
that-
talking about at work. I don't even think that would be a good fit for y'all. I would, man. I'm telling you, if y'all get Pete Carroll, I guarantee y'all are in the playoffs next year.
I like Mike McCarthy. I hope Dallas does let him go.
You
He goes-
would want him over Pete Carroll?
Yeah, I would.
Oh. I want a for sure winner, bro. Pete Carroll's always a winner. Like,
okay. They answered the question from earlier. Tarkenton is the Vikings' best QB ever.
is it
Got
that's Fran Tarkenton, right? Fran Tarkenton? I thought it was Frank or Fran, one of the two. I know it's the quarterback though.
All right. Well, we know. So, Alex, who do you think is going to be your next QB for Chicago?
QB.
Oh, I'm sorry, your coach. Who do you
I
actually?
was like,
you know-
God
hey,
damn, Peter.
they might sign Justin Fields. Who knows?
You said I cut him out
Woo!
quick, bro. Fuck.
No. All right. Actually, give me who you want and give me who you think they're going to get.
Then the whole. Did you guys see the whole fucking list of people they're gonna interview? It's like a fucking Santa's fucking.
No, that's the Jets
Ridiculous.
list still. Jets list is still fucking
No,
ridiculous.
it's longer. Chicago's is longer than that. But yeah, I would want a coach that's been there and done that. Honestly, I know the hottest name is Ben Johnson, but could he be a leader of men? You have yet to see that. There's always good offensive coordinators, but could they lead a team meeting? Could they lead a practice? It's different.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. A lot of people want us to get Ben Johnson, but I'm like, the same people that are like, yo, you guys need Ben Johnson, are gonna be the same people that are gonna say whenever he fucks up, he's like, see, this is why you should have gotten Mike Rabel. This is the reason, because
Alex, that's you. That's just you.
No, it's not. Trust me. I said this. I said at the beginning of the year too about the whole thing about Caleb. People were already destroying him because he wasn't doing good at the beginning of the year. I said, man, I told you guys that there was going to be the narrative. It's going to be the same narrative right now. So it doesn't really, to me, it doesn't really matter who the fuck they get, because there's always going to be people that are going to hate on it.
Okay, as of right now, the Bears have 13 people lined up.
I told you it's a shit ton.
Y'all see Rex Ryan talking to the Jets?
The Jets have 14.
Oh, by one.
They still win. I said more. That's all my answer was more.
Rex Ryan talking to him.
Yeah, he thinks he already has a job.
But yeah, and hopefully, like I said, Dallas lets go of Mike McCarthy.
Well, even if they offer him a contract, he doesn't have to sign it. He can walk away. He doesn't have to deal with that bullshit no more.
He don't have to
If I
sign.
was Mike, I would walk.
So, what's your answer as far as who you want and who you think's gonna? We gotta get an answer here, Chicago. You can't be. Can't be a politician.
I want Mike McCarthy, but I think they're gonna go Ben Johnson. I got Cliff. I think it might be Cliff.
Really?
And I hate Cliff. He's terrible.
I'm not a fan of him.
He's terrible.
They have not requested to interview him yet. So
I would actually rather see Vrabel personally.
I don't think Vrabel's the guy for Chicago.
I don't know, bro.
We all know where Vrabel's going.
He could be nice in Chicago, but I don't see it happening. I'm just saying.
What about Brian Flores? You don't want Brian Flores?
Fuck no, he's gonna kill Caleb Williams.
Yeah, he would, actually.
If he dies, he dies.
Poor guy.
You know?
No, he's gonna fucking kill him. He's gonna tell him, no, you can't fucking paint your nails. You can't fucking wear heels. You can't wear your fucking makeup here. You can't do that around here.
You can't pose for Playboy.
That's a bad thing, I think. Or...
I mean, well, we've seen what he could do with his fucking nails painted. So probably, if you can fucking play with your nails painted, do it. I don't give a fuck.
The football's not the only thing spinning, Trey.
Wow. All right.
Apparently.
Hey, honestly, he had a pretty decent year for all the bullshit that he went through.
For losing your freaking OC and then 3 weeks later losing your head coach. Like,
yeah, I think he was in a stat with like four quarterbacks to ever do like over 20 touchdowns, less than 6 interceptions, and over 3,000 and something passing yards and over 400 rushing yards. It's only been 4 quarterbacks to ever do it, and he was one of them. Like, oh shit! But yeah, he had a pretty decent year. I mean, he didn't have a
He had a for everything that he went through. He had the year that he was supposed to have. Granted, it wasn't as pretty as everybody would have thought it would have been, and he didn't make all the highlight throws.
Yeah, better year than CJ Stroud.
Yeah, he had a better year than CJ Stroud's first year. So you know how everybody was talking about how CJ is going to win MVP this year, because of what he did last year. Caleb just he had a better year than CJ,
and that's what I'm saying. It wasn't as pretty though. CJ started like with some comeback wins. He made some great throws, a lot of good reads. He wasn't turning the ball over, but even at that, with everything that Caleb went through, getting hit as much as he did, being sacked as much as he was sacked, he still turned up and showed out. That's why
I would say CJ Stroud this year, not last year. CJ was 4,000-yard QB, took his team to the playoffs, and
but I mean,
even less interceptions. I'd say this year for sure, not last year. Like, I can't negate what I know what CJ did last year. I know he disappointed this year.
But the thing is, in the rookies season, he still balled out, man. Like, he balled out. It wasn't as pretty as it wasn't the hype that everybody thought he was gonna have. Like, everybody thought he was gonna come in fucking Brett Favre gunslinging and shit like that. No, I mean, you gotta learn, bro. It was a learning curve for him. Like, for all the adversity that he had, the challenges and stuff like that, the dude still performed. So you gotta give it to him.
Yeah, Alex, I don't know what you're saying, Alex. I think you're a little drunk about that first year of CJ.
He had me fucking almost wanting to break my TV, like almost
week 2. Yeah, week 2. You already throwing that shit.
I was fucking pissed, bro. I was like, man, I could fucking make that throw my eyes closed. Fucking let go of the ball. I think the one thing is too is that he gets scared. Or not scared, but I think he just wants to make a bigger play. He hangs onto the ball way too much. But yeah, bring in a good coach. Bring in a good quarterback coach.
I'm gonna send something to the chat.
Okay, something breaking news.
Yeah,
what about you, Jose?
Well, who I think they're gonna get is Mike Vrabel. And because I don't have a choice about anything, Mike Vrabel is going to be who I want to. It's not that hard. I mean, here, like, y'all know this, and it's just now for the public to hear. I did not want Jerod Mayo fired. I don't think he got a fair shot because he had a shitty roster to deal with.
Yeah.
Imagine Dan Campbell getting fired after his first year. Mm-hmm. And we all know that shit was garbage. 3-13, bad team, losing very badly. Imagine if he had gotten fired. Like, the hyperbole today is that, oh, shit, like, he's a great coach. Yeah, today, 4 years into it. You wouldn't say that in his first year. Hell, halfway through his second year, Dan Campbell was on the hot seat because he started 1-6.
Yep.
So, like, Jerod Mayo never got the chance to build his team like Dan Campbell did.
Or to rectify his bad losses.
He had all his predecessors bad juju, like all his bad players. Everything. You could, as a Patriots fan, you could probably name like 3 or 5 people that you would keep, and everyone else is hot voodoo. Now, I agree that GM also did a horrible job at the draft. Like, I'm not going to say that. Like, the only real star that we can see right now is clearly Drake May and apparently Joe Milton to some people. But I don't think freaking Mayo got a shot. It's not fair to say. Like, so.
You don't like the receivers y'all got?
They didn't play. Javon Barker didn't even get a catch. Freaking what is it? Jalen Polk got like 2 touchdowns, but like 70 yards and fucking 2 receptions. Like, he did not get. These guys didn't get a shot. And then you could argue that, it was bad coaching, probably from Mayo or Alex Van Pelt, the OC. Cool, but like our receivers are doo doo. You gotta realize James Kendrick Bourne is a wide receiver 1. By the end of the year, it was Pop Douglas. Do you know who they are? If you're not a Patriots fan, no, you don't. You don't know who they are.
Okay, I know.
Kendrick Bourne was wide receiver 4 and 5 in San Francisco, and he's R1.
I know who Baker and Polk is just because of Madden, but everybody else, I don't know.
You know what's crazy is
But you
that
know, Punk for man, he got more catches in the simulator than he got in the freaking real life.
you know what's crazy is that I know you don't like the narrative what's throwing around with Mayo, but Eberflus walked into that same similar situation with having bad roster, and like you said, but they like to throw that stat to him like, oh well, he's a bad coach. Look at
How
his.
many years did he get though?
But I'm telling you, like you brought up them having a bad record, right? And then the beginning of the year, that's where they lost a lot. I mean, they went 3-13. The best receiver was shit.
Talking about this year?
No, last like the first couple years of coaching.
The first year was what, Mooney. The second year was DJ. His third year was this year. It's Keenan.
No, I'm talking about like the first year were like
Yes, his first year was 2 years ago. That was Justin's second year. Yes.
where coaches have a bad they walk into a bad situation where
I wasn't firing Eberflus after his first year. I was firing Eberflus before Caleb to get someone new.
But people are already talking about how bad his record was going into year 2. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So even if Mayo would have stayed, they would have. Some people still would have had the narrative saying, look at his record. He still have a losing record."
I understand that the Gillette Stadium was chanting "Fire Mayo." I understand that. I don't give a fuck. We don't go by one year impulses. I don't think that's a fair shot to give a head coach. Just like you said, had I or any of us said you fire Eberflus after 1 year, we're all wrong. We're all wrong. Even now you wanted to keep Eberflus for like the longest stretch because of what he could do for the defense. But it was year after year after year of hiring bad OCs that got Eberflus fired. It wasn't for his defense; it was for his bad OC hiring. So that's why he got fired. Mayo didn't get a shit. Mayo didn't get shit. That dude, the fucking horrible guard that fucking Belichick fucking drafted in the first round. That was people's day 2s or day 3. They started at center in week 17. So you understand how bad that shit is?
So we are horrible. So you think they fired him though? Because like I said, there's some guys that can't lead men, and like if you could notice right away whenever
they fired him because Vrabel was making it public, bro. I want to be a Patriot, and then that interview with the Jets fucking sealed the deal. Like that, like they don't want to go against Vrabel. They want Vrabel in the office. Like yeah, Vrabel's got the experiences ready. They didn't stick to their game plan. They didn't stick to being patient.
So what's their plan B?
Huh?
So what's the plan B if they don't get Vrabel?
The fuck do I know?
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
bro, they're getting through the minority interviews out the way so they can pass the Rudy rule and so they can hire freaking Vrabel on Thursday.
Yeah, because I got an interview tomorrow, FaceTime.
You know what, James? You're gonna be a great special teams coach.
Fuck no.
Hey, all you gotta do is get your foot in the door, bro. Fuck them.
Hey, that's it. No.
According to what we talked about before the podcast, James don't want to show a seat to nobody. So you know what I mean?
I'm on my way to Dallas, baby. Shit, we finna get this shit right.
Let me know when I'm coming for my interview, big dog.
Indeed says that job quality is only 1.5 stars.
Hey,
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about the head water boy. Let's go, baby.
Hey, look, this is gonna be our coordinators right here, dog. I'm head coach. Alex is my DC. You feel me?
Yeah, okay. Trey and Alex, right? I don't need to go. If I'm not the GM, I'm not going nowhere. Yeah. Nah. If I'm not the GM, I'm not going nowhere.
Yeah, you can be GM, dog. I'll let you be the GM, bro.
You're gonna take out Jerry or what?
What the fuck you think, man? Yeah, hey, come to the house, bro. It's not
but no, man. Like I mean, I get it, Alex.
That Hennessy boy.
I don't know how James James said he's another one for the for the black coaches. I don't know how Trey feels about it, but I'm not happy with the Mayo loss. Trey probably don't get
it right.
No, and it's not even. I swear, I'm not trying to be racist or biased or nothing like that. I just feel like it doesn't fare out to where these guys get to go beyond the year. It's always like the excitement, the hype is there. They get the job. And then, like they said, like you guys said, they come in behind these guys in these terrible teams and these trash cans of rosters and these horrible GMs. And then all these bad moves are made, and these guys don't really get to get their hands on nothing. Like, he didn't even get the chance to pick who he wanted to pick in the draft. Like, it wasn't even up to him. Like he had say so in it, but he didn't even have like it wasn't his pick. So how you ever ask a man to take over?
Fire my GM. Elliot, we'll fire him.
Like you ask a man to take over a team, he don't get to draft who he wants to bring in. He probably don't even get to run his style of offense and defense that he wants to do.
Is Cody still in the chat?
Probably.
Because I'm interested in what he has to say because he went through the similar thing whenever they fired Lovie Smith.
Let me text him right now to be sure.
Dog, that's another one.
And
that's another one, bro. Lovie Smith was good for Chicago.
No, I'm talking about for Texas. He was.
I'm talking about Texas. But they fired him one and done too.
Now I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna say this. He was a bad fire, but thank God they got DeMeco Ryans.
But wasn't that the year that they fucking didn't have Deshaun because motherfucker sat out?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. So he didn't get a shot either. That's what we're saying. He didn't get a first shot.
That's what I'm saying. Is like he
but
would have
more. But they fired him after winning that last game. They wanted to.
But that's not why he got fired. No, but he knew what was going to happen, so he won the game.
No, but you see
that's how you stick it to the man.
So. Whenever he got fired, I don't think there was a lot of people that were. I think more people were laughing at the fact that he got fired than people coming to Mayo's defense.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. From what I remember, nobody was happy Lovie Smith was fired, but they love the fact that he stuck the last laugh at Houston.
Yeah,
for making him lose the number 1 pick.
And
so that's what I remember.
Yeah, that's what I remember the same thing. My thing with the whole Lovie Smith thing is, bro, it's coaches like that. That dude is like seasoned. He's a great defensive mind. He may not be the best offensively, but like his teams never really struggled with offense, bro. He always had a nice slew of coaches, bro. Like I wish that's somebody that can get another shot. Like I would love to see him on the sideline again. Like for sure. But I will say this about the Patriots firing Mayo. I like that Robert Kraft came out and owned that shit. Like a lot of people don't do that, bro. What he did, he owned that shit.
Yeah, but owning it and still firing him is, you know what I mean? Like that's
bro.
James. I saw the full. James, I saw the full interview. Trust me. Like I saw his full 14 minutes of answering questions. This motherfucker might as well just said, "I fired him so I could hire Vrabel."
That's what I'm saying, bro.
He literally had a tattoo on his head. There was no his worded sound nice. Oh, it wasn't fair to Jerod. It's not fair to him that I did to him. I should have put him in that position.
I'm being dramatic, but I'm gonna come rob you, and then I'm gonna get on social media and apologize. But it'll be okay.
Yeah, that's what America's about. Niggas don't care about niggas. Niggas be like, shit, it couldn't have been me.
Go ahead, Alex. Go ahead. Bring it
better not me.
Go ahead, bring it up again.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying.
But I understand that. But I'm saying, like, he knew, like, they knew they were gonna fire him. They knew who they wanted to go get, and it just so happens this motherfucker is a pawn, bro. Like, it happens all the time. That's why I don't even like the Rooney Rule. Like, we gotta interview 3 black people. Okay, let's go pick 3 niggas. Like, the fuck?
Okay, Ninja, let Alex ask Cody his question, and then he can go on again.
So, Cody, we were talking about what the Patriots did to Mayo, and I know the Texans went through this a couple years ago with Lovie Smith. I thought Lovie Smith was a good coach. You think that was fair for them to fire him? And I know a lot of Texans fans, like Jose said earlier, were actually pretty mad because they lost the number 1 pick. But in hindsight, like do most Texans fans think that was unfair?
How did you feel, Cody, about the Texans firing Lovie Smith after 1 year? How did you feel? So there's that. So there's that one. But I mean, if we're gonna get Vrabel, I'm just gonna laugh. I'm gonna say right now, if he goes 4-13 next year with the Patriots, Vrabel's not gonna get fired. So that's gonna definitely show more and more like their shot wasn't right. So
the thing too is because Lovie Smith got fired, right? But everybody already knew that DeMeco was gonna be available the following year because the year before that he got interviews, but he decided to go back to the 49ers. Do you guys remember that? And that was the year that that Houston brought in Lovey, and then it was already set in stone that D'Amico was going to leave the 49ers that year. You think that had to do something with them firing the Lovey that year? Because it started to look similar to what happened to Mayo. You know what I mean?
Yes, but it also did help D'Amico to get that DC job in San Fran and then do a good job there. It did help him because he wasn't DC the year before that. Robert Saleh still was. So it did help him out there.
And I hope we can pick that motherfucker up.
Cody answers your question. Yes, Lovey sucked for us. He was just a filler until we got a QB. So he was filler coach until D'Amico. So yep, that's a Houston Texan answering that question for you.
I don't know. Yeah, because you said is that really fair? But I guess whenever
not every fandom sees the same thing. I'm telling you, I'm the minority for the Patriots fans. Patriots fans are happy Mayo's gone.
Yeah,
the local broadcasters, those racist motherfuckers, they are very happy fucking Mayo's gone. So I mean, man, they're happy they're gonna get Vrabel, the real white American man, into the house. So that's the truth. I mean, I'm cheering for a racist team. I knew what else I needed for. Like I told y'all, I'm a racist too. I'm just not like hateful racist. It's all funny racist.
Yeah, it looked like a bunch of Drewskis coaching the Patriots.
Someone's gonna be out there like, what's Mexican Drewski doing on the sidelines?
Oh God.
Robert says Chicago GM trash, trainers trash, owners trash, crime rate high.
Yep. Crime rate is high. I don't think you want to go over there. You're being the stats.
Milton says Mayo is not a great coach, but he's not a great coach, but Ben Johnson became OC. Then they started winning. Okay. Agree. I just think Mayo wasn't ready to be head coach in the first place. Our wide receiver Booty looks good. He's talking because he actually caught some impressive catches, but that doesn't mean much, Milton, when all of our receivers suck they suck ass. Eberflus at least had a reputation of good defensive play calling. Mayo didn't even call plays for an entire year. And I think he was only linebacker coach for about 3 years. That's all his coaching experience was.
Bro, you saying that made me laugh because I swear some of these announcers don't think before they speak. That dude said booty wide open. Oh my God.
Booty in the end zone.
Going deep in booty. I was like, oh my Lanta, bro. The fuck are you talking about?
60 yards deep for booty.
Then I saw the jersey and I was like, okay.
Yes, number 9.
Touche, guy.
You must be a Tony Parker fan.
Jesus.
And says, of course, yep, I'm happy. What about the Mexicans, bro? Can they make a tortilla rule? Who's having a more worse week, Jerod Mayo or Hulk Hogan?
Oh, dude, I saw the Hulk Hogan thing. That shit was funny.
I didn't see that.
So Hulk Hogan came out from Monday Night Raw, and he got booed the fuck out of the building. Like everyone knows him to being the wrestling legend that he is, but they booed the fuck out of him. And then he comes out and says, "Well, they only did it because I supported Trump." No, the reason they hate you is because you're a raggedy old racist bitch. That's the reason why they booed your ass. So, because Undertaker came out and he was very vocal about being for Trump, and they didn't boo him. They didn't boo him. So, sorry, raggedy old bitch, racist bitch, Hulk Hogan, you are not the guy. Some people were like, no, they're booing the old man next to him, Jimmy Hart.
Yeah. Oh, you saw the
Pat McAfee skit?
Pat McAfee show today. I was like, y'all are dumb.
I love it though. It's fucking hilarious. It's awesome. But Jerod Mayo got fired an hour after he won. So you know what? I'm gonna say Jerod Mayo. Hulk Hogan's used to being booed.
Yeah, you get fired for doing your job.
Yeah, you get fired an hour. You didn't even get the fucking night to celebrate. You got fucking fired less than 60 minutes.
Imagine that, getting fired just because you did your job and you did it good.
Oh, you know what? It's because he took down all the signs that said "Do your job." All right. Best coaching vacancies after all firings. Chicago.
I think the Jaguars. Did you guys see Shah Khan say that he's open for any like.
Shad Khan was on a Zoom call with his GM and news reporters and said if someone does a better job of game planning and all this shit, I'll fire this guy right now.
Yeah,
dog, on their fucking.
He has fucking balls. That's what I'm saying.
That shit was so funny.
He has balls, bro. Like to say that, like I think
the dude was just like,
shit. But I mean, I don't feel bad for him. Shit.
I don't feel bad for me. He should have been fired. Like,
not only that, but I'm saying like shit. When you want to win, you sick of fucking being the bottom of the barrel. Like,
for people that don't know, Shad Khan owns multiple sports teams internationally, and they are very successful. So he knows that this shit is ass.
Yeah, but like I said, I don't think he wants the Jags to be bad at all because
he don't. I mean,
he's
open to bringing the right people, and it doesn't work. I mean, like, bro, like I said, man, it's a few teams out there that just need a fair shake, bro, and that's one of them.
Marco's asking, are y'all doing wild card predictions? Yeah, we've just been talking about a lot of other stuff too. We're definitely gonna get into it right now because I don't want Sleepy Trey to go sleepy. Actually, he's been more awake in 2025 than he was all 2024. Hey, but holiday season's over. Maybe the holiday rush for him is done too.
No.
Trying to look at the upside, Trey. I'm sorry. But all right, fellas, let's get into it. Playoffs are in. We know the 14 teams that made it. We know Detroit and Kansas City got the first round buys. So it's time. Saturday, we got 2 games. Sunday, we got 3. Monday, we got 1. Are y'all ready? Okay. 1 to 10 level. Trey, how excited are you for the playoffs?
I'm actually really excited. There's
Give me a number. 1 to 10. 1 to 10.
Oh,
give me a number.
Sorry. I'd say a good 8.5.
Okay. James?
I'm a 12.
12. Okay.
I'm geek, bro. I like the new faces.
Yeah, I like football, especially right now because I do not want to watch any fucking basketball.
That's racist, bro.
No, it might be, but I fucking hate watching threes. Every fucking time I change the channel, somebody's shooting a fucking
Hey,
three.
if you're watching Boston Celtics basketball, you're going to get an average of 60 to 75 threes a game. All right. And about 20% makes them. Okay. I'm gonna go in order. So Trey, James, and Alex in order, please. So first game up, we got the Houston Texans hosting the Los Angeles Chargers. Trey, who do you got?
I'm gonna go Houston.
All right. James, who do you got?
Harbaugh.
Alex?
Yeah, Houston's fucking dead in the water right now. They got a lot of fucking injuries, man. That sucks. But I'm going to have to go with the Chargers.
You know what? And I'm going to give props to James because he called it. He said this year the Chargers were going to make it. And I thought they were going to be on a rebuild for a little bit. But, man, Jim Harbaugh did his thing. So I, too, will be going for the Chargers this weekend over the Houston Texans.
Hey, man, Alex called it. Get Joe Alt. Change things, baby.
Yeah, but even me and Alex were like, give it another year or so before they make the playoffs. You said they'd make the playoffs this year.
Nah,
so I gotta give you that house back.
He wins wherever he goes, man. He's fucking. That's why I wanted him so bad, bro.
Yeah, he really does win wherever he goes, man. Just gotta
call it luck. Call it what you want, man. That dude, he knows.
Can't beat his brother, but he does win anywhere he goes.
That is true. He can't beat his brother.
That is true. That sucks like shit.
I think he's 0-3 against John.
Yeah.
All right. The Ravens, number 3 seed, the AFC North champions.
Ew, this game, bro.
Hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. Trey, who do we got?
I'm going Ravens.
Ravens.
Shit. Like I said, it's just like college football. You never want to play your divisional rivals in any college or any playoff scenario because anything can happen. I'm going with Pittsburgh.
Nah, give me that 5th straight loss. Give me the Baltimore Ravens. Woohoo! Damn. The Steelers are fucking choking at the wrong time. God damn.
They are.
It's not right.
Dude,
They started 10-3 and they choked it. Oof.
The Ravens cannot fucking lose this game. If they lose this game,
Dog, if they lose this game, bro, blow that whole fucking team.
No.
They are 10-point favorites. That like
Bro,
they can't
blow
lose it.
exactly. That's what I mean. So
If
like,
they lose, you have to blow the team up, bro. It's the same shit over and over. Like you can't. It's like Lamar is having a great season. Like you cannot do that to him, bro. Like he has to be on his A game. Henry has to.
Todd Monken, John Harbaugh, the defense, everybody.
And right now they don't have too many injuries.
Yeah, they're healthy, bro.
They have no excuses.
What about Zay Flowers? I don't know if we got any update.
He'll be there.
He don't really matter. The way Bateman's.
Whoa! Don't say that. Zay
No, Zay matters.
Pro Bowl matter. Yeah,
he matters, but he'll play.
I'm saying, like, bro, the way Bateman's been playing, the way
Bateman's been nice. They got likely.
Name another receiver. Name another receiver, real quick. Go ahead.
Hamilton.
No, I'm saying the way Bateman's been playing with the addition of Mark Andrews seeing the ball more, they're using Isaiah Likely a lot. They're pulling Hill out of the backfield. I'm saying, yes, you need Zay Flowers. I have him on fucking fantasy team. He ain't that great. I already know. Like, he gets some touches.
Yeah, he hurt me for championship week. Trust me, I know that. That doesn't mean he's not good, okay? Okay, if I had put in fucking Jordan Addison, I would have won that.
Okay, excuse me, Mr.
I still feel the pain.
God damn it. Fucking, you're 50-2.
Y'all should have seen my soul leave my body that day. I was like, oh Lord, have mercy, Gibbs. Why?
Oh shit.
But anyways, yeah, give me Baltimore for that one. So that's we got comments here. We got our boys. Milton says, I got Chargers. Marco's got Chargers. Milton's got Baltimore. Marco's got Baltimore.
Okay.
If Baltimore lose, there has to be more constructive criticism to Lamar, depending on how the game goes. Probably the team more than Lamar, in my opinion. But I get it. Postseason woes is the question for Lamar. They've shown he is a wide receiver one. He's like a lower end one, but he's a one. In my opinion, he still has some of those times where he just like
Patrick Queen's gonna be a big name to look up for. He's gonna be getting his revenge back.
That's okay. George Pickens is not gonna catch a fucking ball again. Freaking diva out here.
Minus 1 yard.
Dude.
Dog, oh my God, I'm not gonna go down that route.
You hate diva wide receivers who haven't
my thing is the kid is very smart. Pittsburgh has a lineage of great receivers and players. I'm kind of at odds because I'm like, dude, why has nobody like? Because I don't know if nobody's done it, but I don't know if somebody's not done it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to like speculate. But I'm like, dude, the kid has a great talent. Like, you know what he looks like when he's in his right headspace and when he's out there balling. The kid is nice. He makes athletic plays. He kills it, bro. But like, I'm saying, like, where's the mentorship to like pull in the reins to be like, dude, do you know what you have at your fingertips? Like, I understand, yes, he's a grown man. He's in the league. It's not a little boys league. It's a men's league. But like, dog, where's the sense of maturity for somebody to go be like, hey, dog, snap out of that shit? The same way they did with Dez Bryant. Like, Michael Irvin had to go pull him in when he was doing all that crazy shit. Like, dude.
Yeah, you don't got that.
He is a baller, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. But like, where's like the likes of like Hines Ward, Santonio?
He's got AB.
He acts like AB. This is the problem.
CTE ESPN. Now, before the CTE, AB was even fucking like, he was balling and not doing this kind of shit. So we'll move on. We're not talking about guys that can't do it. What happened?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we've lost him. Okay, I guess we can stick to talking about these guys in a bit more. Alex, you think since Tank Dell's probably gonna miss all of next year, you think they should retain Stephon Diggs?
Man, I don't know. I feel like Houston. I think Houston could get somebody else. I mean, Keenan Allen. I know he's in his last year in Chicago. I mean, that was pretty much a rental. If you could get Keenan Allen, that would be good. And he'll be playing inside a dome in Houston. Not as crazy as cold weather.
Winter don't start to January.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you could stick on Diggs for
a
one
lot
year,
of other people up for grabs. I would not.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they'll be handicapping themselves if they try to get Stephon to stay.
No, they need to. No.
Well, I mean, he's a free agent after this year, right? Couldn't you offer him a low contract? You don't think he'll ask Stephon Diggs, or you think he's gonna ask for big?
He's too much of a diva for me.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it starts to look like he doesn't really care about money right now. So he just wants to win.
Yeah.
If he could take a like a low deal, then yeah, then try to get him back. But because Tank Dell ain't gonna be back next year.
That's so sad.
That's so sad, bro.
Yeah.
On a great play too.
And they look
Great.
that team looks pretty good. I mean, Joe Nixon has fit well with
Bro.
Houston. Very well.
Trey, I'm sorry, I didn't get to do the stats. I
No,
got
you're
busy
good.
with shit. So I'll double check. Are we good? Are we good with rush yards and touchdowns, or do we want to put a different criteria? Do we want to put receiving yards because we understand that scrimmage yards should count?
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Okay. So just those two things, or adding scrimmage yards and scrimmage touchdowns too, in general, like receiving yards and
Whatever you
receiving
want to do, bro.
touchdowns.
Whatever you want to do.
We want to null and void because I need an answer, bro. So I know that I don't try to screw you over if you lose the bet.
No,
I
think
paid
I think yards and touchdowns is fine.
I paid Jeff his money.
For the Green Bay Chicago thing. Does Marco paid you for the Caleb and Love thing yet? Because he lost.
Only he knows.
Yeah, Marco, you lost. You lost that bet. You lost.
Say it. Say that Love that Caleb is better than Jordan Love.
Caleb was better than Jordan Love this year as far as passing yards, touchdowns, and interceptions. Sorry, Marco. I had no choice. I'm the commissioner of keeping y'all shit together. And what was the other bet? There's another bet out there. I forget. I don't know. Anyways, I'll check later. All right. Let's go on to the first game of Sunday football. The Buffalo Bills hosting the Denver Broncos at noon. Trey, who do we got?
I really want Denver to pull it out their ass, but I'm gonna go Buffalo.
James?
Call spade a spade, bro. It's all good. I ain't gonna be no hurt feelings. I promise that.
Oh, but I just do. Like,
I think we're a sneaky team.
I really think defensively, if y'all can play 60 minutes of
If we can contain Allen.
mistake-free football, bro.
You still lose.
Again, it's a tough ask. It 100% is.
It's
Could I
not.
see it happening? Sure.
It's not a full roster yet.
It's kind of like the and I'm gonna go nerdy here, but it's kind of like the Thanos thing, bro. There's 1 in 14 million. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey,
Okay, so who from Denver has to die so that y'all win?
I don't know yet. I'll let you know in a little bit.
Do you have to sacrifice PS2 to win?
Fuck, don't say that.
That's the only one. That's the only one.
hey,
Don't say
Bonito,
that.
bro.
See, that's
You gotta go Nick. You gotta go with Nick. Nah, I'm going with I'm gonna go Bills, man. I just think Josh Allen's gonna be too much, bro. Like I think
100%.
the way he's been balling, man. Like he's on fire. But I do feel like there's a percentage of just like if the Broncos can play mistake-free football, like if Bo Nix doesn't turn the ball over and that defense shows up, man, I think this can be a closer game than what people expect. Because I don't think nobody expects these guys to stay in the game with Josh Allen. But
Realistically, I'm giving us a
ones.
10% chance. I'd say at 1 out of 10, we can win it.
That's
But again, you're right.
Well-
We have to play perfect on defense, and we have to play damn near perfect on offense
Yeah,
for
so
that to happen.
yeah, I'm going Bills, but I strongly feel like the Broncos can compete.
Yeah, everyone's got a puncher's chance. Go ahead, Alex. Your turn.
What'd you say?
I said everyone's got a puncher's chance. What do you think I said? Everyone's got a Joy Tater's chance.
Hey.
I hope so.
I hope so. Oh, go ahead, Alex.
I'm gonna go with the opposite. I really do think Denver can pull it off, just because what Josh Allen does great is what the Broncos do good. They're Josh Allen's good at breaking the pocket and making plays happen outside of the pocket. And the best defense to contain a quarterback this year is the Denver Broncos. And if you can make Josh Allen stay inside the pocket and not run around, and Denver has done that all year to other good quarterbacks, I think I think you have a chance. Everybody's back and healthy for both teams, so um, and people say the climate too has to do something, but Denver plays in that kind of climate, and I think the coaching edge. I'm gonna have to go with Sean Payton. I think you just edge out Buffalo's game plan
Yep.
to Denver's. I mean, also the best screen game. I know you guys don't like wide receiver screens or wide receiver tunnels or anything like that, but Denver does a great job of
Hell of a job.
of creating those type of plays. It sucked that they did it against Kansas City because they didn't have to do it. But
That's
now,
what I said too.
yeah,
They
like now,
handle it.
you're like, damn, now you can't really use that.
Yeah,
But they
Hell
will.
yeah.
Payton gonna come up with some new shit. Wise.
that's what
But
I'm
yeah,
saying.
but,
And I honestly love our involvement with Mims. That dude is
Yeah,
Sean
I mean,
Payton is creative.
he's a
man.
firecracker, bro.
I think everybody's gonna go with Buffalo, but just like everybody said, don't be surprised if something happens. The only thing that sucks though is that if Denver does end up beating them, then
We play Kansas City.
yeah, and then that there's like, damn, well, who's really gonna compete with Kansas City this year?
You don't want them to have an easy road to the conference championship? What?
Well,
Who knows?
Who says
Healthy-
Denver can't give them a good
That's
shot?
what I'm saying. Healthy, we might be able to compete
Yeah.
with them.
To be fair, but they're also going to be 3 weeks healthy too.
No, I'm just saying though. Like
And
healthy, we can
Russ.
compete with them too to an extent.
And a little bit of Russ.
Okay, so Trey, you want to change your bet? You want your Vic?
Like
You
I
wanna
said,
go-
in a Homer world. So I talked about it in the thread. I did 2 brackets. One of them I picked Denver. I did because I think we do have a chance. It's small, but we have a chance. But the other one I didn't pick Denver.
God damn, Alex went Super Saiyan 2 right there instantly when he took off the
Yeah,
hat. For me, I'm gonna go with the obvious. I will go with Buffalo. I think the Buffalo weather, the Josh Allen, the Buffalo Bill Allens will be a little too much for that defense. I guess sometimes high-powered offenses, like kind of like the Bills are gonna be, they really struggle. They're 2-5 against playoff teams this year, so I'm gonna stick with the betting odds that Josh Allen and the Bills get it done, so we can get the real MVP battle between Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson in Week 2 of the playoffs.
Imagine both of them get eliminated. In the
That's
first
what I'm
round.
saying. No bullshit. Either way that game goes, either game is actually going to be pretty phenomenal. So it's either going to be KC and Denver, or if Baltimore wins, obviously Baltimore and Buffalo. Like either way, those games are fucking good.
All right, we got a few predictions here. Marco's asking about the bet. We said regular season? Yes. What the fuck? Yes, regular season. You lost the bet, Marco. Okay, accept it. The fuck? Milton says Buffalo. Marco picks the Broncos. Milton says Denver will play well, but I think second half football we will put on display. Denver pass rush is great, but Bills O-line has played as top 5 unit this year.
They have played great. Yeah. They played real good.
James Cook game opinion, in my opinion.
I could see that, but we do stop the run, so I'm curious how they're going to use him.
Nail biter, field goal in Buffalo to give Bo Nix the dub.
Ooh, interesting.
Jose is such a hater of Denver. Y'all misconstrued everything I said. Only the Broncos fans understand I'm not being a hater. First of all, if anything, I've been more sympathetic because I understand that what he's going through is what I'm going to be going through for the next 10 years or so. So, wish y'all had used Laughlin more.
Dude,
Bruh,
I actually like that kid a lot too. His skill set is pretty fucking nice.
I wish I could settle on a fucking running back 1 so y'all know what the fuck's going on that team.
Honestly, though, like no offense to Javonte, man, before his injury, he was fucking unstoppable. Good. And he did show signs of it this year. But dude, a McLaughlin estimate combo, that's kind of disgusting to me. That's just my opinion.
You know, it was disgusting. They couldn't settle on one, so I didn't fucking switch around my RB2 enough on fucking fantasy.
I mean, it does hurt fantasy a little bit, but
I don't think Denver's an easy matchup for Chiefs. What Alex said, divisional matchup. It was just a question. Damn, I'm gonna cry. You're gonna cry with laughter when if the Chiefs fucking three-peat. That's what I know. So I hope it doesn't happen. Just kidding. All right, next matchup. Where the hell are these things at? Ah, damn. Next matchup we got Eagles at Packers. I mean, no, Packers at Eagles.
Dude,
With Jalen Hurts is still on concussion protocol. Huh?
Is he really still on?
Is it possible two teams could fucking lose?
Why? Because you don't like green or what? Like, I'm sorry that you, Mr. Oh, the Eagles are like the 16th best team in the freaking mid-season rankings.
Jose, I just gave Marco the opportunity to give me what you got me.
Oh, the drinks? You just want the drinks? You don't want the money?
Yeah, I want the money. I want the drinks.
Well, I didn't give it to you because I lost the bet. Because remember, we doubled or nothing with the Minnesota thing.
But
you're my brother, so
that shit was good, bro. I like it.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
It's a good gift.
But what's it called? You were like, yeah, they're expensive when you get them. It's like, don't ask fucking questions. Okay, what I got you is what I got you. Okay, don't fucking ask questions. But what I was gonna say was, yeah, Jalen Hurts is on concussion protocol. But if y'all recall, Jordan Love hurt his little pinky toe in the last game of the season. So I'll start it off. I think the Eagles will get another win like they did in Week 1 over the Packers. Even if Kenny Pickett is starting, I'm not lying. I just think the Packers are overrated. Jair Alexander's out for the season, so I think they're one and done for Packers. Go ahead, Alex.
Man, if the Packers could stay,
God damn,
Was that loud?
yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
If the Packers could stay, if the Packers could stick to running the ball, they have a good chance of upsetting the Eagles. I think Jordan Love will still play. I mean, he looked like he was ready to go back in, but Matt LaFleur didn't want to put him back in because he knew that Chicago was fucking him up pretty bad, and they had no fucking shot in that game at all because they sucked. No, but it looked like he was ready to go back in. So I feel like he'll be back at 100%. Josh Jacobs, he looks like a fucking absolute man-child. So just continue to run the ball. Get the ball away from fucking Jordan Love and just Jordan Love, if you're watching this, just hand off the ball. Do what the good
do what Ryan Tannehill did for his
just fucking hand the ball off. And then next thing you know, I mean, you got a coach that could get your receivers open. It sucks that your big threat is gone for the year because he tore his ACL because he thought he could go 1-on-1 against Jalen Johnson, and then Jalen Johnson locked his ass up, and he tore your ACL.
You're asking for shit to happen to the Bears this year.
I know.
What a God, bro.
No, but yeah, I don't know. A lot of people are talking shit that is saying that that if the Eagles don't win, and it's pretty much like they handled the situation wrong going into the last week of the season by not letting Saquon break the record.
People are going to say that no matter what, even if they win the Super Bowl. People are going to have their own opinions and shit of that. That doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
Yeah. And to be fair, like I told people, like if I didn't tell y'all, I told other people, Saquon could have broken that shit earlier in the season. Like that first matchup against the Giants, he could have put easily another 50 yards in that shit. He could have done a lot more like it's not even like on like this last game. I think Nick Sirianni did the right thing. Because look what fucking happened to Jalen Hurts. He hasn't been back in the last 3 weeks. So and what's crazy is that one loss to Washington knocked them off from getting the 1 seed. So they could have probably really used that bye if Jalen Hurts is out for this game. But we don't know yet for sure. James, who do you got?
Eagles.
That's simple. I love it. Trey?
I'm taking the Eagles.
All right. I like the Eagles too.
Well, you got Packers for me, right? I'll pick the Packers.
Yeah, because you hate the Eagles, but you hate both green teams. You're weird, but I got you. Packers for you. And then Sunday night main event is gonna be Buccaneers, Baker Mayfield hosting Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commies. Trey, who do you got?
I'm actually going Bucks, bro. I'm hesitant because I kind of want Commanders, but they've been playing pretty nice. I'm going Bucks.
All right, James,
Bucks.
Alex.
Yeah, GG's, man. GG's in the chat. Commanders are trash. I'm gonna go with the Bucks.
God damn.
Fraud alert or what?
Big time.
I don't think it's fraud alert. I just think it's more so of experience.
Wait, hold on, James. Hold on. Alex, who's your rookie of the year?
Dude,
Wait, I
Wait,
thought we were
Nick,
gonna
you
ask that
said
later.
yeah.
I thought we were asking that
Bo
later.
Nix. Bo Nix is my rookie of the year.
All right. Well, I'm gonna ask it again later on, Trey. I just know his bias. Where it's at.
Is it bias?
Because
I'll accept that bias.
because yeah, you're pretty biased. We know
I'll
who the
accept
real
that bias.
rookie of the year is. We know who the real rookie of the year is. Yeah, I'll agree. It's I'm gonna go with the playoff experience of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That roster, for the most part, a lot of that factors still from the Tom Brady days. So championship run. So I'm gonna go with them. Mike Evans, I'm glad you got 1,000 yards, bro. I know you missed like
And
4 or 5
honestly, bro,
games.
they've been doing that without their second receiver technically too. That's the
Yeah.
crazy part.
But two, they have the emergence of McMillan.
Oh no, they definitely stepped up. I'm just saying, like, you don't have
Yeah.
your number two.
Oh, McMillan's been playing
He's
good,
been playing
man.
nice.
Ooh, he's been
But take-
balling.
But
Yeah.
take away
You
T.
you already
Higgins from the
had Palmer.
Bengals.
You already had Palmer doing good. McMillan
Yeah.
stepped up. They got Cade, the tight end, Otten, whatever. He's been.
But I'm
doing
just
good.
saying,
You
I'm just
got
saying,
Bucky
take away
Irvin
T.
and
Higgins from
Wright.
Bengals. They're not the same. You know what I mean? Like,
Their run game is crazy.
Imagine.
that double-headed snake.
I'm happy the Bucks made it back to the
I am
playoffs.
too. I like Baker
Yeah.
actually.
I wanted them to play. I wanted Minnesota to win, so the Lions would have to play them. But
Ooh.
No, let the Lions rest. They deserve it, bro. They fucking balled out all
For
year.
sure.
Let them rest.
fuck
You
that.
saw the second they got Anzalone, that fucking defense upgraded. Oh shit!
Yeah, dude.
Anzalone's a dirty fucking bastard.
You love him.
He
You
almost
love
got
him in
another pick
Chicago.
six, bro. That's the crazy part.
You love him in Chicago. I know I would. Give me that fucking Thor mannequin. Fucking in New
He's
England.
a good player, but he's just one dirty motherfucker. He would
Good.
hit-
The best
on
fucking
defense.
defenders, the
Yes.
ones we love, are the fucking dirty ass motherfuckers.
Look at Brian
Nobody
Cushing,
want
boy.
to.
Oh yeah, Ryan Cushing was one dirty motherfucker too.
Hey, no one here that don't love the 2000 Ravens. Come on now.
What?
I was watching highlights on Luke Kuechly and Brian Cushing. Those dudes were dogs, bro.
No, Brian Kish was fucking insane. All right,
He was literally insane.
He came out the womb.
Did you see what he said in the D Hop?
Oh yeah, about the Starbucks.
Starbucks? Did y'all see that video?
That shit was funny.
Bro, so they're sitting there and he was like, yeah, you should go to Starbucks. And he's like,
I used to like
you
it.
like it? And Hopkins like, yeah, man, Starbucks is good. And he goes, oh yeah, I used to like it when I was a pussy.
Nah,
Oh.
no. He said I used to drink it a lot too. So I found out that I was like, no. Till I found out that girls drink it or something like that.
No, he said a pussy. He
Oh,
said
did he?
that I wasn't a pussy. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
That
I
I
was
think you ruined
fucking
it.
dead,
No,
bro.
sound like something he would say, bro.
Yeah.
But he said it straight face, bro.
Yeah.
Like not like a smirk or nothing, like straight face. Just that shit was so funny.
D-Hop died a little on the inside.
That shit was hilarious, bro.
He's like, you never went back to Starbucks
He's a
again.
fucking animal.
You see.
Dude, he was scary.
All right. Milton says if Hurts doesn't play, Green Bay wins a blowout. I don't think so.
What?
I think
I don't
Green
know.
Bay-
I don't
I
know.
think Green Bay. They're not. No, they're not that. They're not that team, Milton. They're not. They're not them. They're not like
Dude,
that.
Is
Hold
Aaron
on.
Rodgers playing?
Which one? Because it ain't this year's Aaron Rodgers. That's damn sure.
So,
It ain't Jeff's number 2.
Or the one that ran out and tore his Achilles on second place?
so did you guys see?
Speaking of running out, look at Tyreek.
Did you guys see that Shady McCoy was talking about, like, man, we ain't worried about Green Bay, you ain't worried about Jordan Love, you ain't worried about this and that, like naming all the players. Then James Jones is there, right? He's like, oh yeah, well, guess what? Who else wasn't worried about Green Bay a couple years ago? Michael Vick wasn't worried about James Jones back then because they upset. I mean, Green Bay upsetted Philadelphia whenever Philadelphia was really good.
Yeah.
The playoffs. That shit was funny.
Hey,
like,
James Jones was low key a nasty little slot receiver, bro. That boy was money with Rodgers. That boy was money
I
with
don't know why I
Rodgers.
thought I heard slut instead of slap. My bad. Joy Taylor's still on the mind.
Stop it, Joy Taylor.
If Hurts plays, Philly wins. It's like, we know, I mean, I think no matter what, Philly wins. Sadly, the Eagles will win. Matt LaFleur out. Why? The fuck?
no, I don't think
What?
so.
What did Matt LaFleur do? That motherfucker has been taking the teams to the playoffs Post Rodgers. He's good. Trust me.
Nah, he's solid, bro. He locked in.
Yeah, that man.
Yeah.
Extend him if anything. What the fuck? The hell,
Send him to Dallas.
bro.
Maybe we'll
Sound
get a playoff
You
win.
sound like an Aaron Rodgers fan, Marco. What do you mean?
Well, no, Matt LaFleur did kind of fluke the last part of the game last week, though.
It's
but-
one game, bro. They don't. It's not the end
Yeah,
of the world.
but still, yeah, but like that could have been. Well, if they would have won, they would have not played. They would have been the 6th seed, right?
And
They
play
would have
Tampa.
won. They would have played Tampa instead of Philly.
It's not an easy matchup either way.
Yeah, either way, that's a tough. Who's gonna guard Mike Evans?
Their issues were that they went 1-5 in the division. Like
True,
it don't
yeah.
matter. Like that one game does not factor the shit. They went 1-5. That's the problem. But
Maybe
it's not
he did.
fireable offense.
Oh, maybe he did want to play the Philadelphia Eagles though.
I mean, maybe he saw that Jalen Hurts was still concussed, and he was like, I'd rather deal with the Kenny Pickett than Baker Mayfield.
For real, Baker getting hot. That motherfucker's over.
Milton says, I love Chi-Town's commentary. You know I'm your producer, right? If Hurts plays, he's talking about if Eagles will win if Hurts plays. Tampa Bay for Milton. Just kidding. Packers sneaky win. Make up your mind, Marco. And he says Commanders. Bucky Irving on fire.
Yeah.
Great rookie year for sure. Probably Alex's Kyron Williams of this year, and then he's he's gonna have a good second year, and look at what still happens. All right, Monday Night Football will be the Rams hosting the Vikings. Give me the Vikings. I think Stafford's arm is becoming more noodle as the weeks go by, so give me the Vikings on this one. Alex?
I was gonna go with the Vikings, but this guy earlier, Washington or whatever the fuck his name was, making me really not want to pick the Vikings. And it was kind of crazy. I was only gonna pick the Vikings because I didn't think they have fan base. But now that I know that they do, I'm not picking the Vikings.
I naysayer. Talk your shit, Alex.
All right,
What that business?
so officially say who we got.
I'll pick the Rams. I like upsets.
The team that he didn't even have them making the playoffs.
No, I
That's
didn't.
disgusting. You sick fuck. Go ahead, James.
Nah, I'm going Minnesota. Minnesota has to win this game. They have to.
Yeah, and if they lose,
If they lose, I don't know, man.
A 14-win team losing in the first round is crazy.
I mean, it won't be the first time. Shit, they did it with Kurt. But
They weren't a 14-win team then. They were 11 wins.
hey, but they were like the number one team, so it won't be the first time they lost.
don't worry, James. I think they're used to that shit.
I do too. I think they used to it.
Nah, Jettas gotta catch up on those playoff wins to Chase. That's the only thing Chase got on him. Playoff wins.
Go ahead, Jettas. Go get every ball out there.
Yeah, Jettas, why don't you leave Minnesota? You're just wasting your talent over there.
Yeah.
God,
Dumpster fire of an
Yeah,
organization.
dumpster fire of an organization.
y'all should know y'all are burning right now too.
Hey, but there's championships in our cities.
I was saying,
Yeah,
I mean, I
there's
didn't get to see
championships
them,
in our
but they in
cities.
there, motherfucker.
Hey man, they got that participation award, NFC title game. You know,
We almost made it.
we were one game away, but we lost by 30. No, you know what? That 2017 Minnesota Vikings is like Micah Parsons. You know, if you take away a scoreboard, they only beat us by 5 plays.
Shut the fuck up, Jose. I can't believe we said that dumbass shit. I mean, but I knew what he was talking about, but it was just like
It was stupid. You don't say that after that loss, bro.
That was such clickbait, bro. They ran with that
Hey,
shit.
who do you got for the game, man?
I'm taking Minnesota.
All right, love it. Milton got Minnesota. Marcos also got the Rams.
Yeah, Marco's been really hot on the Rams.
And he says, get the revenge on the no call they had earlier in the season. Y'all remember the Vikings loss was
Yeah,
defeat mask.
helmet, yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully Sam Darnold didn't turn back into a pumpkin completely. So we'll see how that goes. But
If he let egg this season, bro, that's gonna. I mean, this game, that's gonna be the worst thing ever for his because he's looking at some money right now, bro. Like somebody's gonna pay him.
I kept saying don't pay him shit. Just franchise tag him $43 million that 1 year, and then test him again. Test him one more year. You got JJ McCarthy, bro. Like you need to see what your rookie got, and you don't want to waste it. You don't want to wait till year 4. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's true. That's facts.
So, Sam Darnold will keep showing us what he is, a backup.
Damn.
All right, guys. Let's give our predictions out for the season awards. We'll make it as quick as possible because I know we've gotten over 2 hours. We're really making up for being off for 3 weeks, huh?
Yeah, bro. It's crossed my bedtime.
Well, you're fine. You're an adult.
That's true. No, I'm not really an adult. Let's be real.
You're tired as fuck. That's what you are.
A little bit.
Said none of these teams want to see the Rams. No, they don't want to see Puka or Kyron. That's about it. Good Lord. Trey fell. You really went to bed.
No, because I have to use my phone.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. Yes. Yes. For this year's MVP, we got 2-man tight race right now. Maybe y'all got a hidden gem out there. I'll kick it off. I think Lamar Jackson should be MVP3 this year. Put up great stats, great number of wins too for the team. I know people are going to say Josh Allen got more wins there, but head-to-head, that wasn't even a question. But overall, 7-3 against playoff teams. I think that should be a huge factor as well into why Lamar did it. He went over 500. No offense, Josh did not. But Josh's 2 wins out of the 5 games they played against playoff teams, they were big ones against number 1 seeds. But I think what Lamar Jackson did this year, stepped up his game, even despite having Derrick Henry in there, could be Lamar Jackson for it. Alex?
I don't think anybody wants to win the MVP because I think that brings in bad juju. I don't think that the last MVP to win a Super Bowl.
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, but that's not. I knew it was Patrick Mahomes, but don't you think that winning the MVP is so? How do you say
This ain't the batting cover, bro.
It is
Christian McCaffrey.
It is though winning because before Patrick Mahomes won MVP, the guys that would win MVP in those years wouldn't win the Super Bowl.
That doesn't matter, bro. That really doesn't matter. I want your answer for who your MVP is. I don't care about your curses and all your bad juju and all this shit. I want to know who your MVP is.
I think Josh Allen's MVP.
All right. That's all I needed from you, Mister. I don't want. Nobody wants to win it. It's a bad juju. Like, okay.
I think it is bad juju.
To answer your question, Alex, 11 players have won the Super Bowl and the MVP in the same season.
Who was it?
It was Bart Starr in 66, Bradshaw in 78, Mosley in 82, LT in 86, Joe Montana 89, Emmitt Smith 93, Steve Young 94, Brett Favre 96, Terrell Davis 98, Kurt Warner 99, and Patrick Mahomes 2022.
With Kurt Warner and when?
Oh yeah, it was a long time. Kurt Warner was 99, and the next one was Patrick Mahomes
right.
22.
So 21 years.
Because I think the year
23.
Because the year that the Patriots went undefeated, didn't Tom Brady win MVP that year?
He did.
Yeah, and I remember I remember that season because they said that it was the curse. It was the MVP curse. They brought.
I get it. It's been brought up many times. Matt Ryan, 28 choke.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes, I think even his first MVP wasn't. He lost to Tom Brady in the conference championship. So I mean, I don't care, bro. At the end of the day, it's an individual award. Nobody here thinks Buffalo's going to win the Super Bowl anyways.
Nobody even thought they were going to make it to the playoffs.
We did. Me and you.
Little mouth. No.
Me and you did.
We did. People.
I don't. Again, they don't count. They're naysayers. James, did you pick your MVP yet? No, right?
Oh, no. Mine, Lamar. Hands down.
Trey?
Lamar.
Okay, I'm surprised. I thought there were going to be more Allen people here. But that's going to be tomorrow night, most likely.
Comparison-wise, no.
All right. Offensive Rookie of the Year. My honors go to Jaden Daniels. I think he started hot, in the middle cooled down a little bit, but then ended the season real hot. I think that dude's been for the most part consistent, but starting high, a little low, lowered a little bit, ending high. That dude took a poverty franchise to the playoffs in his first year with the whole new coaching staff and a lot of stuff. Made Terry McLaurin a top 10 wide receiver, like a bunch of us knew he could be. I love it, bro. I'm giving me Jaden Daniels for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Alex?
Oh, I thought you said offensive player of the year. I was like, what the fuck?
No.
I could have sworn you said that.
I might have. So it doesn't matter.
But,
It's not gonna sound pretty on TikTok either way.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Bo Nix still. I said I think mid-season, right? When did we talk about it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm still sticking with Bo. They have similar numbers. They still have similar numbers.
Yeah, but if you look at Bo's numbers towards the end of the year, it ain't pretty. That's my thing is like Bo started low because they started him slow. Then he rose really good, but then he ended like he went down the low part, the end part of the season. So I think Jaden Daniels, if you combine his full scrimmage yards, it's not even close because you got to factor in his rushing. His rushing's a lot farther than Bo's is. I think Bo got more passing yards though, if I'm not mistaken.
What would you say if Bo gets a playoff win and Jaden doesn't?
It doesn't matter. They already sent their votes in.
No, but I'm saying like that would not make you even.
No, it's a regular season award. Why would that change?
That wouldn't change your mind of who had.
It's a regular season award.
Okay, so stats: Jaden Daniels 35-68, Bo 37-75. Touchdowns: Jaden Daniels 25, Bo Nix 29. Interceptions: Jaden Daniels 9, Bo Nix 12. Sacked 47 times, Jaden Daniels 24 to Bo Nix. Rushing: Jaden Daniels had 891, Bo Nix had 430. Jaden Daniels had 6 touchdowns, Bo Nix had 4. So overall, you're looking at 35 plus 8, 43, give or take, and you're looking at about 41 for Bo.
Mm-hmm.
With, what is that, 29 plus 4?
I think Bo edges out on touchdowns by 2.
Yeah, by 3. Yeah, 33 to 31. He got sacked half as much and threw 3. Yeah. Jaden was sacked 47 times and Bo was sacked 24. And then Jaden threw 3 less interceptions.
Yeah.
So overall, they are very similar. I wouldn't say it was that
Like,
much. I wouldn't say it was that much of a dramatic difference.
Me neither.
Again,
No.
Jaden threw almost 300 less, but ran for 400 more. So it's really
both guys went up past expectations.
Oh, for sure, 100%. I was just reading the stats. Like I'm just saying, comparison wise, they're pretty damn similar.
Don't unplug anything.
What's up, big dog?
Say hi.
Hi.
What's up, big dog?
Hey, say go Spurs go. All right, good talk.
He knows better. He saw Wemby get dunked. I was like, I can't say that.
Calm down. All right, love you, Baba. Give me a kiss. All right, go to mommy. Don't unplug anything. James, who do you got?
I got Bo Nix.
Okay.
I got Bo Nix, and simply because I feel like he's doing more with less. I mean, it's really riding on him. I just think he evolved. Jaden played great too, bro. Like I said, I think this is one of those preference picks. But I like what I see out of Bo Nix for sure. I thought he kind of caught fire at the right time, and just what he's done with that franchise. I mean, you think like we said, we didn't expect them to be here. And out of nowhere, they hit the ground rolling, found the chemistry, made the little things work. Defense came alive, and shit, here they are. I didn't think this would happen this fast, so a lot of love to Bo Nix. Although I did have Jaden Daniels, he was exciting, but I think this is Bo Nix for sure.
And Trey, you got Bo?
Yeah. Again, it was close, and I'm not trying to be in a biased way. Like Jaden Daniels is very very close on that list for sure. But I agree. I think the explosive. Don't get me wrong, Jaden's explosive too, but the explosiveness and plays that Bo made, like it surpassed Jaden in my opinion. Barely, but it surpassed him.
This will probably be, in my opinion, be the tightest race next to the MVP.
Oh, for
Yeah.
So,
sure, for
so
sure.
I think you can. I think this is
Everything
one of
else is
those.
pretty
I think
one
this
off
is a
for sure.
1A, 1B. I think this is a 1A, 1B
both
Yeah.
overall.
franchises thankfully found their
Yeah,
Yeah.
franchise QBs.
You let's just say most people won't be mad either way you go. Like
yeah.
realistically.
Will there be nice, healthy debates? Hopefully, but otherwise, like I think both guys have bright futures.
Oh, for
For
So,
sure.
sure.
For sure, for sure.
all right, let's go with defensive rookie of the year. For me, midseason, I think I had Jared Verse in there, top 10 pass rusher this year.
He still,
Really stuck it with the Rams to make them a playoff team, even though the weeks where they lost Puka and Cooper Cup.
he's still
Uh,
ball.
yeah, he balled out. So I'm gonna stick with it, man. That dude killed it. But a nice honorable mention to Quinion Mitchell. I think that dude fucking balled out for Philly. But Jared Verse was asked to do a lot more, asked to replace Aaron Donald and do his shit, and he did his shit this year. So Jared versus my defensive rookie of the year. Alex,
Yeah, he's gonna be my defensive rookie of the year too. Um, I was I have a lot of criticism of him coming out of Florida State. I thought he was just a one move guy with just straight pass rushing, bull rushing. I mean he made a stamp pretty early on right now with the Rams, and it looks like I'm not saying he's Aaron Donald like, but he has some glimpses of being a good one when it comes to getting to the quarterback. If he could just add some more pass rushing moves to his third and long instead of just straight bull rushing, I think he'll be great. I think he'll be one of the great ones.
all right, James.
I got Verse too, man. Verse has been on fire. Like you said, replacing the Hall of Famer legend, one of the goats, um, young stud, him, Byron Young, Fisk. You know what I'm saying? That front 3 to 4 guys that they got over there is pretty solid. Just wish they wasn't as old on offense. It'd be a lot more explosive. But yeah, for me, it's Jared Verse.
Dre.
I'm actually going Quinion Mitchell, man.
Oh, nice.
Don't get me wrong, verse ball, but I think Quinion with what he did with that team is overall
Yeah.
was nice.
I like it. I like it.
Mhm.
I'm going back to a comment from a lot earlier, and I forgot to put it out there. Joe, we did the CFP games earlier in the episode, so if you want to rewind and catch up on that, I'll let you know in the text thread. But yeah, we did them earlier. And then he has a question, but I'll save it for after the stuff. Actually, no, we answered this one. We answered this. Trey answered this actually. Should the NFL do away with division winners getting a playoff
Yeah.
home game?
100%.
Trey answered it. Yeah. But that they would have to change the format of how the teams play each other, not make
And
it
that's what I
not
was
divisional
saying.
matchup mainly.
Yeah, we said it in the text thread. We talked about it. I think they should. I don't mind the division plays, but I don't think we need it. Again, the biggest laughable thing is the freaking Vikings being 14-3 in their 5th seed. Like, it doesn't make any sense. So
Yep. All right. So for coach of the year, go ahead and give me the guy I had mid-season, bro. It's Kevin O'Connell. It's KLC. It's taking a guy like Sam Darnold, the career backup, and turning him into possibly a franchise guy, depending who actually is willing to pay him. Good luck, sucker. But to get 14 wins with that guy as your QB and what people expected about a 5-win team normally, give it to KLC, man. Alex.
I'm gonna go with Dan Campbell.
damn, that's my dog.
Yeah, dude, he has fucking since day one in that locker room. Remember, whenever they were on Hard Knocks, and I told you guys they're gonna be a team to watch out for. and I think they ended up winning. I think the last couple of games of that season.
Mm-hmm.
That was the 9-8 year.
They go into the next year like fucking guns blazing, and it rolls over to this year. I mean, he's the type of coach that you want to play for. His players don't look discouraged at all when it comes to fourth down. That's like another first down to them, I guess, because they already know they don't even come off the field. They already know. All right, we're getting another play call going in. If it's 4th and 5 or something like that. And plus, with all the injuries that they've been through, they've time and time again. It doesn't matter who the fuck is in the backfield. Jahmyr Gibbs. I mean, that dude doesn't get touched. Like, I think he only got touched on one of the touchdowns he scored yesterday. So they got everything's clicking. The defense is clicking, and I was real critical with the defense. I always thought that defense was what do you call them,
An naysayer? No, I'm just kidding.
not an naysayer.
Fraud?
A fraud. I always thought their defense were frauds, but no, they everything's clicking. That team is fucking clicking everything. Special teams, all three phases of the game.
All right, James?
I got Dan Quinn, man. I still think going over there with all the pretty much just backups, bro. Just a dead organization and the quick success and turnaround that he's had. Granted, Kevin O'Connell's been balling. He's amazing. Danny Campbell's amazing. You know what I'm saying? But I think when you start from where he started, it's just different, bro. And with a rookie quarterback, to say the least, you don't know what you have. So I think that's very, very impressive because you know what he can do offensively, but the way they kept themselves in games and the way they fought and scrapped throughout this season, I give him a lot of kudos for that roster.
All right, Trey?
I'm going Dan Campbell. I actually like both of y'all's choices. I didn't even think about Quinn, but yeah, he did do really well. But like Alex said, Campbell, man, what they've done this year, dude, is
Yeah, he's a player's
ridiculous.
coach, man. And
Yeah.
with some of the games you think they're going to lose, like,
That's what I'm saying.
they fought and scrapped in. Even in the ugliest one, man, when I think, what did when Goff threw 5 picks and fucking still won?
And they still won, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like,
That's crazy.
so that's my choice.
I think it's be crazy not to pick Dan Campbell because Detroit's made out of players that people didn't even want. Like
That's true.
Like St. Brown was what the 11th
14th receiver.
David
pick or some shit.
Montgomery.
Oh yeah,
goes
14 because that's why he chose his number.
Yeah, David Montgomery goes to free agency. Nobody really wanted him.
Jared Goff. Jared Goff wasn't wanted.
Anzalone. I mean, he's the type of guy too. Like nobody really wanted him, and dude, like
he took the runs, bro.
Yeah, he really did, and he got the best out of every single one of them.
The reason I don't got Dan Campbell winning is because, like, media's gonna say, "Well, we predicted the Lions would win the NFC, like going into the playoffs, right?"
Yeah.
So them making first is probably gonna be like, "Well, we expected y'all to, even despite all the injuries, right?" Like, I get the injuries, but like the reason, like one of the reasons I got KLC is because no one expected them. We all said 4th in the division.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
I feel you. Like I said, I ain't mad at it.
To go to week 18 and be like, well, we're going to compete for that first round bye. They didn't compete, but they got to the game, right? So, I mean,
they didn't get off the bus.
Yeah. They says, they arrived, but it's all right. But either way, I'll be happy either way. One of those 2 guys are fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Dan Quinn is 4th right now in betting odds to win Coach of the Year. 3rd is Andy Reid, you believe it or not. All right. Offensive Player of the Year. I'm gonna give an honorable mention to Joe Burrow. That dude had a freaking year as far as on the offensive side of the ball. And I know some people will say, "Oh, he had a Triple Crown winner." Well, no one knew that was gonna happen either. So I give a lot of prop to Joe Burrow, but it's obviously the winner is Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley, man, 2,000 yards, could have broken the record if he really had done it earlier. He could have done it in the first quarter against the Giants in Week 18 if they really wanted to. But I give it to Saquon, dude. A lot of people were doubting him, thinking that he might be injured. Some people on this panel ranked him 11 going into the season. Yep, that's right. You better turn off your camera. Didn't even have your top 10, you dirty girl. But give me Saquon, man. That dude hopefully reignites the respect for RB talk again. Alex?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Saquon also. I don't know. I don't know about the whole breaking the record stuff because obviously he had one. I mean, he could have had one more game more than Eric Dickerson.
Less carries though.
Yeah, less carries, but still, like you get more games to break it. So I don't know. I'm 50-50.
Matter.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to go with Saquon. I think without Saquon, that Eagles team is super one dimensional.
Yeah, I mean he's their MVP. That's why he was in the MVP talks for a good minute. Then the receivers cried, and then they didn't give Saquon the ball that game, so it kind of ruined his chances there too. James, go ahead.
Hey, third time's the charm. Saquon.
Trey?
Hit the Quan, baby.
Hey, there we go. All right, gentlemen. Defensive player of the year. It was TJ Watt halfway into the season. And then the Pittsburgh Steelers died.
And now.
So it is a guy who I always had in top 5, top 2 DB conversations. It is Mr. PS2. That man is defensive player of the year. He could be comeback player of the year for all I care. After all the naysayers said that, he's not even a top 10 DB. For all the people that say he wasn't a top 5 CB, I'm gonna give it to PS2.
Straps.
Go ahead, Alex. Who you got?
I still got TJ. It's super hard to win defensive player of the year while playing corner. The only reason is because defensive lineman, especially what TJ Watt plays, is you're able to do more. You could cover and you could rush the pass rusher. His sacks might not beat up there, but he's getting double team and triple team more than Myles Garrett was this year. He's able. He stripped the ball out. He's in the passing lane sometimes. That's why I think he's defensive player of the year. He's able to. He's more versatile. Like I told you, I think those guys highly more than just one guy that could just do one certain thing. If there's a guy on a team that could do multiple things, then that to me that's the MVP to the defense because he could do pretty much everything.
James?
PS2.
Trey?
PS2. And the reason being is it's more effective to throw the ball in the dirt every play than to throw towards that man. Just saying.
Hey, him and Jalen had pretty much the same stats.
Well, he ain't in the conversation, okay? So
which is crazy.
No. To go with what you said last year, it's about who made the impact on winning more.
Exactly.
PS2 won. Jalen did not. So we're gonna give it to PS2. Well, hopefully the media does too, but we'll see. All right. And last one we got here that I put on the list for us to talk about. Comeback player of the year.
This better be unanimous as fuck.
Is it? Okay, so
because it's an opinionated.
Yeah. So the reason it's like last year or last couple of years on comeback player of the year, they've been giving it to guys who were on the couch. They weren't hurt or anything. Nobody just wanted them. And so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna give it to a guy who was injured and then came out and balled out. That is Joe Burrow. He is my comeback of the year. That dude got hurt 10 games into the season. He entered the season last year hurt, and then he got taken out midway to the season, and then he came out and then balled out nearly 5,000 yards total, over 5,000 if you count scrimmage yards. He led the league in touchdowns. Give me Joe Burrow, and I know no one's going to agree, but give me Joe Burrow. Go ahead, Alex.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Sam Darnold.
James,
I'm going Sam Darnold.
were you taking a picture of me?
No, I was looking at Trey.
I was like, with the camera, like, looks at us. I was like, he's either taking a picture of me or he's looking at Joy Taylor's videos. Trey, go on.
Joy Taylor's.
I'm going Sam.
All right. I knew I'd be the odd man out, but I wanted to go for
I don't mind your pick. I really don't. But Sam's playing super nice this year.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not getting that he has, and definitely like his career resurgence, but just like Joe Flacco last year, it really doesn't matter the following year.
Yeah.
So, DeMar Hamlin, who died, came back and played. He should have been his.
First off, he should have never been comeback player of the year. Get the fuck out of here.
He should have been dead. Got that,
No, he just shouldn't have won.
I was like, wait, where are you going?
No, don't get me wrong. That's awesome, but no, he shouldn't have been comeback player of the year.
He literally came back.
I know. They retired his jersey on the ambulance.
First off, it's not comeback to life player of the year.
It's not comeback. It's not comeback from the couch of the player of the year either.
He literally came back. I mean, what the fuck? It's in the.
All Joe did was get off the couch. Nobody wanted him until Cleveland said.
Literally came back. I'm done, bro. That's the end of the pod.
They retired his jersey on the ambulance.
He literally came back. That is great. Oh my god.
That's how you know we've gone over 2.5 hours on this pod.
No shit.
Thank you for sticking around, whoever does.
Bro, that is
Appreciate
hilarious. That is hilarious.
But I hope everyone starting Thursday enjoys the playoff season. We're gonna get.
I thought you said enjoy.
I'm gonna be home on Thursday.
Me too. The postal service is closed because of Jimmy Carter's death.
Yeah,
right on, Mr.
Is it really?
Yeah,
yeah.
Jimmy Carter,
because he
died at 100 years old or whatever.
Yeah,
they're shutting the postal service on Thursday.
They gave everybody that works with that's government.
Yeah.
Joe Biden gave everybody the day off to go pay their.
He says, "Imagine if Kamala hadn't usurped me. I could have been here doing this for y'all more often."
Wow.
Did he really say that?
No.
Oh, I was like, oh my gosh, because he's been savage recently. That's what I was asking.
Well, apparently, so is Trumpet with all the stuff y'all saying too.
No, but no, it wasn't it? Didn't he pass it though? Like he gave everybody the day. I don't know if he did, but
he didn't give everybody the off. He gave. I know personal service workers aren't working. I don't know about bankers and other stuff like that. I normally get that stuff, but anyways, I'll be off Thursday. I'll be enjoying some college football playoffs.
Yeah, I'll be off too.
But guys, enjoy Thursday. That's Penn State and Notre Dame. Enjoy Friday, Texas, Ohio State.
Oh, don't ruin my weekends.
Enjoy 2 AFC playoff games on Saturday. 2
And
NFC.
what time does Texas play?
7.
Yeah, probably in the evening.
Okay, cool.
You're still working.
No. I gotta go to a funeral.
What time is the games on Saturday, Jose?
Starts at 3:30, I believe, and then
3 to 6, and then 6 to whatever.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I might go to
finishing just in time, brother.
I'm going to the All-Star game on Saturday.
All-Star
for high school.
Yeah, they have a couple things coming in. I like to go to that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, guys, tomorrow night, if you want to enjoy some basketball, enjoy Wemby versus Giannis in Milwaukee.
I'll be at Bible study.
Right on. All right, guys. Well, that's everything we got for tonight, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for coming back after that 3-week hiatus. First episode 2025 was good. I loved it. Funny, good, debatable stuff. We'll keep on doing what we can. I'll keep trying to post every day now that my work schedule is a little lighter. As far as how busy we are.
Rough season.
Right? The holiday season's done for me. But guys, thank y'all watching. Follow us on TikTok for the next 2 weeks until they shut down. Follow us on Instagram and YouTube at Puro Pinche Sports. For Trigger Trey Parker, for Humble Hater James, for the Professor Alex Cruz, I am Jose Yarza. We are Puro Pinche Sports, and we are out.
Let's go, Joy Taylor.